What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a top 10 player playing Risk Global Domination on PC. I have a daily release schedule on YouTube. I do a fixed game every Friday, and I do this show, the Waiting on Your Best Behavior podcast, on Wednesdays. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and come along the ride with me. And today, on this episode of the podcast, I'm very happy to reintroduce Phil, the very first guest, the impetus for this entire show, and hopefully a little bit of a better friend of mine than before. But
Absolutely.
I love you, buddy. I'm so happy that you're here and that we're going to get to play and chat for a bit. So let's do it, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. Yeah, absolutely. Um, did, did you want to start with Pangea Progressive, and then while you're getting that going, we can start talking?
All right, Pangea Progressive it is. I can do
Very
that.
good.
Anything fancy?
No, I don't know.
Like no
No
Blizzard, no
fog.
Fog, no Alliance?
I don't care if there's fogs or no fog.
No
I don't care
Fog.
if there's blizzards or alliance. I'm a YouTube producer too, just like you.
Yep.
So
No Fog
we
tends
know
to be
that,
better than Fog, sure. Yep.
yeah, people, and when you're watching a video, you want to know what's going on, right? And when the person who's making the video doesn't even know what's going on because of the fog, I don't think it plays as well. Um, you know, maybe 10% of the time you want to watch a fog video, I guess. So
So I've been having a lot of fun with Fog plus Alliances.
yeah,
What is the podcast about? All of us
uh,
wondering. Yeah, it's just about having fun with Phil.
says I need to update.
Oh, have you not updated? Okay, I'll wait for you. I'll save you a spot.
On, I updated last time I played. How do I do this? This is good TV.
Yeah, it's all good. Update your Risk software, ladies and gentlemen, so you so you can play. In case you all don't know Phil, we can do a little bit of a reintroduction. So Phil is a top 10 player. He streams on Twitch. He has a YouTube channel. I'm going to link to Phil's Twitch and YouTube in the show notes. And we got the bright idea to start this show. It must have been in the springtime. So this is 38
Yeah,
episodes later, and I've done a weekly show since then, unbroken. And
yeah, you have.
yeah, man, and it's become quite a thing in my life. I look forward to shooting these shows. They're the most fun I usually have each week. They're the show I'm the most proud of.
I really like them. Like I've watched every single one of them, and I think they're awesome. Just having someone on and talking to about risk and not risk, I think is great.
So I gave people the code, but nobody's coming. Maybe they all have the same update. There's Storm. There's Nick. All
Was
right,
there a recent update?
we got some people. I don't know, not to my knowledge, but hey, you never know. What are the settings? We're playing Pangea
Not
Progressive.
the lobby without him already being in it. What the fuck is this?
Take it easy, Nick. Take it easy, all right?
What's up?
He's supposed to be the first person in the lobby.
Well, he had to update his Risk software.
I didn't know because last time um, I updated it as well. So I'll just play on my phone for the first game maybe.
Well, I
That
mean,
should be all right.
I got time to wait for you. We could definitely fill the air with something interesting. Give
It's
me a
halfway
sec.
through.
Yeah,
It shouldn't be more than 15 megabytes. Like, just updates are never big.
we could always start the show again.
Oh yeah, we could just do that when my
I
with
was
my
happy.
updates
I
done.
was happy with the intro. This is fine. This is fine. You're getting a
Oh,
real slice of life for the
so
people.
my bullshit's already being recorded. Well, then, fuck both of you.
Hey, who made you like this?
You made me like this.
I don't think I did. you can't.
This is inherited behavior.
You can't blame me for this one, Nick.
Mm-mm. It says it's updated all the megabytes, but now it's just like finishing. So
Why do you play Risk on a toaster, Phil?
I don't know, man. 2015,
All the time you spend, you know,
just like struggling. I know.
struggling.
One day, one day. Did you want to do a restart, or
No, no,
did you
no,
want to?
no, no. This is
I don't
funny.
know.
I enjoy this.
Yeah,
It's quite
everybody gets to know how terrible of a machine I play on.
well
That's also
for a
why
person
my
who spends so much time playing this game. Do you find
I
that funny, or like do you not make the same sort of calculus in your head about like time versus where to invest your funds, or is it just never part of the budget because you got kids and they always come first or something like that?
yeah, like I think when you have children in a
Mm-hmm.
family and everything, then you, you do like, do you want to go on vacation or do you want to buy a new computer,
Where do you like to go on vacation?
Um, we go to like cities a lot of times, and when you grow or live in a small area, you think like a normal city, like we'll say Chicago, right? People are like, oh, you go on a vacation to that city, but they have zoos and aquariums and Legolands and like there's water parks nearby. There's all these things that you don't normally have. So it's actually like, here we go, reconnecting.
I see you. I see you in this
I mean,
lobby, sir. Huxley
it's
Cheese.
don't start it quite yet. There we go. I'm in.
I won't. We're waiting on one more person, and if not for Nick, we'd have an all verified lobby at the moment.
Ah, Nick needs to get verified.
I think Nick is verified, aren't you? Or do you
I
just
don't think they would ever give that to me.
no? You'd have to like win a tournament before.
Probably.
Would that be so?
'Cause
Why
I
don't
don't.
just
I
go?
I don't rank. I don't make content. I don't have a staff role on the Discord server, and I generally don't interact with anybody higher than Stove, for the most part.
Who's
Like
higher?
Lizzie doesn't really know me.
Who's higher than Stove?
Anyone at SMG,
Oh,
the
okay.
people who are responsible for giving out the ticks in the first place.
Gotcha.
Lucy might recognize me, but honestly, I don't think I'm well enough known to warrant a tick,
Well,
at least on their end.
all you got to do is win a tournament then. All right, we have a
Next
full
first,
lobby. Everybody ready up, please.
you need to tell Chris to stop jumping into my. You can start it.
Okay.
To stop jumping into my 1v1s. He keeps trying to play 1v1 with me.
This guy?
Yeah, Chris, 141433.
You should tell him.
I will.
We'll tell him when he watches the show.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, Chris.
you're great, but I have to kick you every time.
Every time. Oh man, I've been chatting on the brand new Risk Ideas discussion thread because I wanted to see, how Olive was bringing up the idea of scope creep in one of the shows. I think it was about the ranking system, and that got me thinking. It's like, well, all these people are throwing up all these great suggestions for SMG, but it's kind of incoherent. So
Yep.
part of what would be helpful at us all getting closer to what we would like to see would be is if someone could qualify what they're asking for, and that's why I kept my scope very narrow initially, but we were talking about the ranking system, and wouldn't you prefer, Phil, if I actually want to ask you this specifically because I don't know where you would come in on it, but don't you suppose that you would prefer a separate 1v1 and free-for-all leaderboard?
Oh yeah, you want to hear my
Yeah,
my
definitely.
leaderboard ideas?
Most definitely, sir.
Okay. So here's my full leaderboard idea.
Okay.
First off, you can only play people um 2 ranks higher or 2 ranks lower with a maximum of 3 ranks in the lobby. So if you're a grandmaster, you can go down to expert, but if you're an expert, you can go up to grandmaster and then down to intermediate, or you can go down to beginner and up to master. So those are what the lobbies consist of.
Okay.
You can make any lobby you want, but if it's a caps game, it counts as a caps game. If it's a progressive game with 3 or more players that ready up, it counts as a progressive. Fixed, it counts as a fixed. So cap overrides all, and then multiplayer overrides single player, and then there's single player. So then you have 1v1. So you have a 1v1 leaderboard, you have a fixed leaderboard, you have a progressive leaderboard, you have a caps leaderboard, and then your average SP gives you your total rank. So you have basically 5 leaderboards. That's what I
Okay,
would
so
think.
your
That's what I would.
total rank would be the average of all of those.
Correct.
So that would encourage people to play different styles.
Correct.
Because, or would some of them just be a zero value?
So you would have to like probably be pretty good at all of them in order to be number one. So you may be like 100th at all of them rank, and that may be the number one player, right?
Okay.
So that's what I would like to see, or something similar to that. But yeah, to simplify it, you could simply do like, hold on.
Let the man play his turn.
You could just do a multiplayer leaderboard and then a 1v1 leaderboard, but I think you have to have like that rank qualification in there to do anything to stop people from farming noobs.
I mean, why not just make it impossible to kick people?
That's good too.
Yeah, wouldn't that fix the farming noobs dead in its tracks?
Blind,
Yeah,
completely blind,
Yeah.
impossible to kick people, and
Yeah.
you get to figure out who they are afterwards.
Yeah.
That you're all just a color
Yeah.
with a random. Yeah,
why not?
that's a good idea.
Seems simpler. Like, I don't understand why I would be like, I feel, and I don't know if I'm going to change my intro, but I feel like I'm lying a bit every time I start my show. I'm like, I'm a top 10 player because, like, de facto, I am a top 10 player, right? But you and I well know that that's not the end of the story. And
It doesn't fucking matter.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Well, I mean, maybe it doesn't matter to you, Nick. I think it does matter to the casual viewer who would come in and say, you know, do I care about this guy I'm watching? Do I care about his opinion? Do I want to listen to him? Right? That's sort of the rationale, rightly or wrongly. Right? You guys can tell me I'm being an idiot if you'd like, but that was always the thought, at
No,
least.
people do care. I've had people hop on my Twitch and be like, so this is what a top 10 player plays like. Or I've had someone
all
say,
the time.
hey, I saw you're 13th now. I didn't lose a game. I just didn't play for months, right? And other people ranked up.
Yep.
And they're like, does that bother you? It's like, no,
Nah.
it doesn't bother me, you know? Like, so I do think people like tend to care about that, and probably more before they realize what it takes to like do that, to become a top 10 player.
I have a little bit to add to
Please.
the
Yeah,
conversation.
absolutely.
'Cause every time this topic comes around, I've had new things that I've considered about it. I think the number one most important part of this ranked system, aside from it being fair, is that it doesn't eliminate player choice. I don't think it's right if we eliminate the types of lobbies that people are able to create for themselves. Make it more balanced for people to create certain types of lobbies with different players. Like you suggested, why not just allow people to not like prevent people from kicking players?
Mm-hmm.
You realize how easily you would get stream sniped for that, Pete?
I don't know.
You wouldn't be able to kick people out who'd be harassing you and going after your games.
Well,
That's true. If you're
no,
doing
but
it
you would have to.
on Twitch.
So you would have to change the entire way the lobby would appear, right? I'm thinking that instead of having a enter the lobby, wait, ready up screen, you have a you enter a lobby blind, knowing nothing but the settings. You don't know who's on stream. Obviously, you can avoid streaming that, right? It seems like an easy thing to just not tell people what lobby you're opening, and then you have everyone who enters commit, and all you see is the number of players that have readied, and as soon as it's ready, it auto fires because everyone has already committed their rank to it.
Yeah.
Does that sort
Yes.
of fix kind of what you were thinking of, or is there a problem there that I'm missing?
Well, yes, but it does add a converse problem in that you're restricting information from the players, at least to some extent there, and I don't really think that's fair to the players themselves.
How so? What is being restricted?
Just the access to information prior to getting into the lobby. Like, I don't want to have to go into a lobby to see everything that's in there before I like start that
Well,
shit.
no, but this is my point. Is the only additional piece of information you would get by being in it would be you would know the number of players that have agreed to play this game.
That wouldn't really protect you from stream sniping, though.
But you just don't put your lobby on your stream.
Yeah, you'd have to like hide your lobby until.
I do that anyways. Why
Oh,
would,
you do?
Why would I play ranked? Like, I obviously don't want to get stream sniped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that anyways. I can't imagine anyone play. Like, Stove doesn't play ranked, right? He plays all unranked, so he can have his lobby open. It's not a big deal. And even then, you see, time and again, someone shows up that's in his chat and be like, "Oh, I didn't know about the fair play rules," and it's like, "Okay, well now we can't do that, but now you know for next time." I just don't want to give players a chance at that at all.
I just leave my lobby wide open on my screen,
Yeah,
and then I kick somebody if I know them.
if you recognize the name,
Yeah, I have so many positions still.
isn't that good?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
No.
Well, it can mean that your armies are too small.
Number of positions is far less important than where those positions are located.
I'm pretty happy with where my positions are located, actually.
That sounds like the words of someone who's trying to kill you, Phil.
Yeah, back off.
Actually, that comment was directed at you.
I would never, Nicholas.
Why don't you just wait till like turn 8 and then take him halfway out, and we'll see what happens. I'll be cool. I'll let you. I'll let you.
Who
take him
gets
out
the
next-
rest?
Well,
That's true.
a bit of an instructive moment here. Pete has 6 stacks that he's like kind of maintaining. 3 of them are connected in a line, so it doesn't matter that he has 6 stacks. He effectively has 4.
Yeah, I thought about attacking north.
So
and
it
then
really
I didn't
does sound like you're trying to kill me.
I'm just pointing things out.
Yeah, pointing out that you're my enemy.
Worst and worst off is purple. Our Storm's got a very easy loop.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. So Pete, since last time we talked, you've like doubled in size.
Yeah, I'm 400 pounds.
No, your YouTube has gotten way bigger.
Yeah, man. Thank you. It's really
YouTube does that.
interesting to bear witness to. I can't really say that I had a whole hell of a lot to do with it, other than,
Consistency.
yes,
That's all there is to
just
it.
doing the same thing every day.
Yeah, and you're around a lot too. Like that's definitely helpful.
I have
Yeah,
time.
not-
I mean, I committed.
really
I
need
committed
people.
myself to this as sort of my main hobby, right? So I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do as like my primary hobby. I'm going to spend a lot of time on it. I'm going to see what happens. Maybe it'll be, an interesting way to spend my time. And the fact of other people enjoying it to the extent that they have is, I mean, beyond a fun surprise, right? It's extremely rewarding to bear witness to. I can't really say much more about that, right? It's incredible. It's like, what the hell did I do to deserve this, sort of? You guys, I'm sure you guys have similar thoughts of that nature with regard to things in your life that you feel intensely grateful for.
Yeah, absolutely. Like just my place in life in general. I feel like a very lucky person. Like it just, falls in your lap and then all of a sudden I have a great family and a great job and a great community and yeah.
And it almost makes you wonder what you did to deserve it, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you? I don't know, Phil. I'm not trying to project, but like, do you ask yourself these questions?
I don't think people necessarily get what they deserve. There's plenty of people who like are terrible and get great things,
Okay.
and there's plenty of people who are great and get bad things. So I don't think people necessarily get what they deserve. So when something good or bad happens to me, I don't like say why. It's just something that happens sometimes. Unless somebody else is doing it to you, then the why is still there. It's like, well, why did you do that to me? But that's a different question.
So you don't engage with the concept of fairness, really.
I do when I'm thinking about like morally what we should do as a society, who I should vote for, um, what how I should coach football, things like that. Like, but not with like I don't think that the world's fair if that's what it clearly isn't. There's people born more fortunate than me, and I was born more fortunate than most of the people that have ever lived in the world,
Right.
right? So it's
Well,
it's it's just factually inaccurate to think that the world's fair at all. It doesn't make sense to hold that point of view.
I want to offer a bit of a consideration, but I feel that asking yourself what you did to deserve something in a lot of cases comes from a negative place. Why does there have to be a reason for good things happening around you or to other people for that matter?
Well, it's
That's
Would
a
the
it not
good
be
point.
better to just accept that goodwill is inherent in the world sometimes?
it's
I feel
it's
like
it's
it's a
the
much more
desire to
hopeful
pattern
outlook.
recognize for me. It's like I see so I'm the philosopher, right, of the three of us, right? I'm the guy asking why. And whether or not the question why is, a masturbatory waste of time or, leading to something productive, I find myself compelled to ask it, for better or worse. So, you know, why do bad things happen to good people? Help me understand.
Yeah, it's entropy,
And
nature of life.
it's entropy.
Sometimes things don't need a reason to happen. Other times they do. Other times they do. I kind of just accept that.
That transitions nicely to a conversation about quantum physics, which I know Nick really enjoyed
Oh,
from
great.
Fail's episode. No, I don't know, man. Like if it's
I
all
loved
about
it.
it, I loved it too. I loved it too. So that was really fun for me.
Oh, my wonderful choice of words. It is
Well,
like
entropy is apt though when you
it would
think
be a
about
good transition.
it. See, I'm the segue master.
Yeah. So I back in the day, it's been a few years, but I read like 6 or 7 books that were made for like physics for dummies. Like it's the physicists writing, and they're writing for people like me. And so much of it I still didn't get, but it's still interesting to like um, hear and go over the concepts. So like I couldn't like teach you anything, right? But I did um, find a lot of pleasure in like learning how the world works, being surprised that when it doesn't work the way I think it's going to, etc.
I mean, that just to me that just means that you didn't pattern recognize properly. Whenever we're surprised by an outcome, it implies that we had an expectation that wasn't met.
Yes, and
So
that's what the fun was.
Or or a lack of expectation therein.
sure,
Yeah,
which is
you
still
had
an
no
expectation.
expectation.
The absence of
Yeah,
expectation is still expectation.
yeah. So I think the fun was in things were different than I realized. Yeah. So and it was definitely like ignorance in some ways, and yeah, but I think that was part of the fun, being surprised. Just like in a movie when you're surprised, you're like, oh, that's so cool. But yeah,
There's a game designer, the lead design for Magic. I listened to his podcast a lot when I was back in when that was like my main hobby, and he has a list of things every game needs in his opinion, and he says that the three big things every game needs is comfort, surprise, and completion. And
That follows pretty well.
yeah, well, they're interesting. They kind of juxtapose nicely because I find the comfort in the familiarity in the pattern recognizing of like once we've gotten quote good at this game, we can see and expect things, and then every once in a while, in order to stay interested, you crave that surprise, you crave that novelty. But of course you're most satisfied in that moment of victory, or even sometimes in observing others really exalted moments of victory, I can feel that same sense of completion where it's like, yeah, good for you. That was a really good kill. Well done. It's still satisfying to lose when when you lose really well. Someone just gets you so good. You're like, I can't even be mad.
Yeah,
I'm more impressed. Yeah.
Yeah. We are getting to the crazy rounds pretty soon.
Here we are in the spicy moment of the progressive game, where it sure would be a shame if I didn't have a set.
Back in old caps days, this round right here was the round where people would start taking other people's caps unexpectedly.
Why?
In the old days. Because this is the part where no matter how many troops you had, if you were doing anything aggressive at all, you would never at any point have enough troops to defend your capital from the trade-ins that happen here.
But
so it was full
full
survival mode.
Everyone has just graduated to being turtles?
No, not turtles. You have to hide your troops somewhere. People usually get kills and stack log cards through the capitals.
Hey Phil, did I tell you I figured out caps finally?
You feel like you feel confident in it?
I get it. There's nothing left for me to get in terms of obviously there's ins and outs, but when I say I get something, I mean like the fundamental strategy of capital conquest mode makes sense to me, and I could comfortably explain it and teach other people, which was not true for a long time, and I was really struggling with it. So this is cathartic.
Could be.
You think I'm full of shit?
I want to see what you mean now.
I think you know what I mean, because we've already discussed it. But the fundamental issue... Oh, no. Phil's killing Storm.
I said Storm was the weakest. That doesn't mean go through
I don't have it.
Oh.
What happened? Did I get a terrible roll?
Yes, you did. But also you would have had to go through my 6.
Well, I got another terrible roll. That was a... What else can I do?
Well, we can die.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Man, why'd you move the top stack? Now Pete's got an open line to kill me if he wants.
Well, I just wanted to be far away.
It's not gonna help you.
What was that roll?
You did.
No, I gave the game to Pete.
No.
I really thought I had that.
Oh man.
Why does this
I hate it when that happens.
So, there's a strange property that I've noticed with games.
I lost 18 attacking a 21v15.
Oh my god.
Have you noticed this too? Hey, Pete,
yeah.
Have you noticed this too? Because I would say about 2/3 of the prog games that Storm is in, she is either suicided on or the one who fucks up the prog.
Yeah, she is a bit of a wild card in these prog games, isn't she?
She's a magnet for this bullshit to happen to her, and I don't understand why.
I don't understand why either. Yeah.
No,
it's a close one. Oh, it's a close one. Oh my god.
You got him.
Woo!
You win.
Yeah,
I just wanted you to win on your podcast.
You're a gentleman, Phil. If only you were always like this. Oh my lord. Now what the fuck do I do?
Just kill people.
Yeah, I think so.
Take my embarrassment away.
I think I choke right now.
How much did what I told you about caps affect how you see it now?
I blame Buck. It was Buck's fault that I thought there was a lot more going on, right? I'm an overthinker. So I feel like if we can go back to the episode I did with Buck and just review the bullshit he told me and be like, no, Buck, you're full of shit. There isn't an extra secret, super secret, genius level fucking cap strategy. It's sitting there and waiting for people to fuck up, and if they never fuck up, you wait forever.
Yeah.
The only reason Buck believes that there is so much more to capitals than there is because of the games he plays with me and Harmless.
Okay.
Me and Harmless try our hardest to fuck
with him.
But we play it off in a way that it comes off as extremely skillful play, and it does take a certain amount of skill to fuck with the caps games the way me and him do.
Totally.
But at the same time, it's only because we choose to do so and put ourselves at risk.
You're running out of time, Nick.
Don't need time.
No.
He doesn't want a card, maybe.
He's just gonna not card. Nah, he gets a card. There you go. No, you know who it was? It was Tommy, and I'm not surprised it was Tommy because the man plays fucking fixed caps ranked, and he's incredibly good at it. And like, call me silly, but the quip or the caption for his show was capitalizing on others' mistakes, which is me being punny, but he actually said it, and it's like, you know, capitalizing, ha ha ha. But at the same time, that got me thinking. It's like that really is. There's no other level here, right? That's what it is. You sit around, you wait for other people to fuck up, except when you're playing with, you know, other players of this quality, they just don't. So you wait forever.
There are a few maps where, like, there's a few caps maps in this game. Like, I firmly believe that there are just a few certain maps. Like, there's a limited amount of time that maps are good for caps. Sometimes it expires, sometimes they go back. But it's because people either don't understand the maps, or because the maps themselves have a way to push for such an advantage that the capitals won't matter as much.
Okay.
Like Pirates Bay, that piece of shit map that nobody plays. Imagine what that map was like when 60 cards were. It was a brief moment. Everybody played that. Literally every single person who played caps was on that map for at least a month, because the bonuses are so big on that map that they actually impact the game tremendously, with or without the prog cards at 60. The prog cards were actually not big enough to outscale the bonuses on that map, and it was one of the most dynamic caps games I've ever seen. And then they changed how the cards work about a month after that map came out. But maps like Dracula's Castle, there are some maps like that that are really good for caps because you can keep pushing for an advantage, because you can cram people into corners in a way. Like, the only reason bonuses matter in caps games are because the extra troops you get are the troops that you're gonna need to card block people. It is the only way that you can force progress on people without them tremendously fucking up. Maps where you can do that, like Dracula's Castle, the bonuses are really big, but the map's really choked up. Those are the good caps maps, because you can keep getting troops over other people to block them up and then choke them in so that they have to do something. It's the only way that caps becomes non-stagnant.
I messed up so bad, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm doing damage control by hitting as much as speed as I can without actually
Opening me. Yep.
myself.
I like it.
Funny.
But it's not. There's not much I can do.
No, you
because
guys are
white's on such
finito.
rim.
Yeah. You guys are in big trouble.
Oh.
Oh, I don't
You
know.
know, you know what did it for me? Like, because I'll watch, like, you know, Pete's games and stuff, and Nick was on one of them, and he said it's just a fixed game with its extra element, right? You're just playing a fixed game, and there's this extra, like, spot where you have extra defense, and that's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
fixed caps is, and fixed caps is
Yeah.
amazing, in my opinion.
But even, like, thinking of progressive caps in that way, like, you know, you're going for bonuses, you're trying to block people, like, it just simplified it for me, and I think that little comment, like, made things much better.
Yeah,
But
I
I haven't
applied
played.
that to fix, but if you realize that comment very much applies to progressive, because the prog caps games, that little bit of extra defense makes it so that people can't snowball with each other. Like, if my 25 was on a cap, he could trade in right now and he wouldn't be able to kill me. That's the amount of defense that makes a difference in these prog games that get so delicate sometimes. It's small.
I'd give you the well played too, Riz, but I'm running out of time, buddy. Alrighty. He gets a
running out of time.
He gets a well played too.
Yeah, you had
Go ham. I love the go ham.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice if I pulled a me and just had a set here?
Don't you
Would be
fuck
nice.
around, Nicholas.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Wait, what are you trying to say there, bud?
I'm trying to say, fuck you.
No!
I don't have a set.
Well, every once in a while, the community feels bad for me, and they throw a game for the old Peteman.
Yeah. That's what I was doing.
Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna make this as annoying as possible.
I think I get accused of being a very conservative player a lot of times, but I definitely go for kills like when maybe I shouldn't.
No, it's okay. So this was something I really wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah.
Nick, you really
Have
love
fun,
making
Pete.
hard.
Yeah.
No, good job, dude. Good job. That was beautiful. I like
I could
like
have
what
done
you
a
did.
little bit more.
Could you?
Like there was 2 more territories right next to my 9 that I could have hit, but I didn't split properly. Well, 3 more.
You have 4 separate spots that are all really spread out. I mean, you made it as hard on him as you possibly could.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think
He's
wins
got the
this.
speed, unless he splits it wrong.
Did I split it wrong?
Be close. No, 4v1, you got it.
It was either splitting it wrong or getting bad rolls.
You get nothing out of that one.
I hope that 2 in the corner fucks you over, Pete.
Take it easy, Nick. Don't be a mean-spirited guy to me here.
I don't know. We may see him run out of time.
It was hard.
Oh,
It was really hard, but
Got it.
I appreciate the effort.
just in time.
Oh man,
You guys-
if I had died 3 more territories I could have hit, I think you would have run out of time.
Yeah, well, there you go, guys. That was hilarious. Oh, man. Okay, so Phil, I played these settings yesterday, and I thought they were so fun and silly that I wanted to share them with you. So if you'll indulge me.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to do...
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fill up my water.
Take a
So
minute?
why don't
Sure.
you cue it up? Yep. One
Okay.
moment.
Okay. So it was Grim who made a lobby. It was Mont Saint Michel zombies, but the zombies were easy.
Yeah,
And do you see where we're going with this?
I know these settings.
Okay, who came up with this?
This was someone on the Zombies Discord.
It's-
I don't remember who.
It's hilarious. So Mont Saint Michel fixed zombies easy. 60 seconds fog and alliances are on, and I can't recall if blizzards were on. Let's see if storm
Well,
remembers.
These settings are amazing because the zombies don't spread to the whole map. Isn't right? If I recall. I haven't played these in a while.
I mean,
you see zombies don't spread, right?
I mean, I don't know, because what happened, I want to say it before Phil gets back, what happened yesterday is we all killed the zombies over and over again. So it was much more like a fixed game with an every other turn. Surprise, someone gets infected.
We did. Brutal used to make us do that when we played zombies on some maps.
All right, I think
When we play with him.
we'll try it without blizzards and
Auto fix.
There are some zombies difficulties where the zombies don't attack everything in sight. And they lead to just
Says that I'm
massive
waiting for
stacks
host.
sitting
Let me
around
try
on
to
the
come
board.
Oh no,
out.
you're not in. You're not. Oh damn it! I
Oh,
started.
it says get ready.
Are you
it
in?
says get
Okay.
ready.
Okay. Cool.
Is it giving you? Oh, it gave me the ready button and everything.
So
Sweet.
these settings play with something that I've been playing with a lot, and I don't know if I've really picked your brain about it yet, Phil. But I want to know what you think about alliances and fog together.
I think it's pretty cool. I know that you use a strategy where you wait until like it's good to accept an alliance,
Do I?
and then I'll. Or you mentioned it one time at least I think.
Or do I just ally everyone right away?
Maybe you ally everyone right away.
Sorry, I guess everyone except Riz.
Pete, have you ever played my special zombie chaos on one of these before?
The roulette?
One of yours.
The
Yeah, the roulette game.
Oh, I love it now. Now I do this shit all the
Nice.
time, Nick. It's fucking jokes.
This is
on
fixed
Simple World. This is
zombies.
fixed zombies on Mont Saint Michel. Easy zombies.
Easy
Storm-
zombies.
Storm took the bonus that I was going to take.
Oh wow!
What bonus should I go for?
I want to take it back.
I think you guys should kill the zombies. That's what I think you should do.
I didn't know if Storm would accept my request or not.
Oh, what? You think she's holding a grudge because you fucked up?
No. Yeah. So alliances with fog. I think that it adds an extra layer because you can turn off the alliance when you want to, or you can not accept an alliance until you want to. So like you can wait to accept an alliance and
Get
then
out of here. On the first turn, are you fucking kidding me?
or are you guys getting these bonuses
Well,
on
I'm
the
sorry,
first
we're
turn?
Alliance, Pete.
Dude,
Is
that's
there
the
a
best.
problem?
There's a big problem. That's the best bonus in the fucking map.
Well, I didn't want to be a dick to Storm, so I let her keep her little bonus.
Yeah, you're a nice guy, Nick.
Somebody not allied with me? I have one
Oh,
question
such
mark.
a nice guy.
Oh, it's Nick.
I wasn't trying to instigate. I was just saying.
Ooh, wait. He's gonna go for something interesting too.
If I can get it.
I have so many bonus borders to defend here. The zombie could easily just jump in and ruin my day.
Yeah, we'll see what they do.
So you're totally just gonna get out of the way with 3, aren't you?
No.
Oh, he could. He could wreck both of us.
Why would I do something like that? That doesn't seem very nice.
I should have fortified down.
That doesn't seem like something you do to your ally.
Okay, so I mentioned being conservative, and you said you wanted to ask me a question about it, and I was. It tickled me what question you might want to ask.
Tickled.
That's right.
Was that me or Nick?
You. I said.
Oh, about the conservativeness of your play. Yeah. So we were playing the other day, and you were talking about how I think the conversation was about skipping cards, and how I think you were talking to Tyler, right? How you'll still set in with you'll set in with the expectation that you'll still be able to make the kill in a future turn, which I think still speaks to what you're alluding to, how you're not really a conservative player. You're just maybe less overt when you're being aggressive than most, right? I'm very much in your face, right? I'm coming at you. I'm not.
And you know it ahead of time.
Well, I mean, when I'm coming at you, you know it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Come on, zombie.
nah, fuck up Nick shit. Fuck up Nick shit. Let's see him fuck it up.
Yes. So I don't want you to know I'm coming for you until I'm ready to get in a war with you till you die.
Right. You're very good at that.
Yeah. And so like one of my plays is
Oh no! He's gonna go through Storm too.
Guy should have killed the zombies.
I mean, I couldn't kill that one. I wasn't next to it.
what's your bonus worth there, sir? The only other one left.
Risley? Yeah, Risley got a big bonus.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were white.
Nah.
Do I want to be
Oh,
buddies?
this is terrible.
Yeah.
Not just for me, but for everyone, because the zombies are everywhere now.
Oh yeah. We didn't contain them at all. We all lose this game.
So like if I get Africa first, and then somebody is in South America and maybe they're expanding to North America, and I get down to, and they're down to 2 cards, like in that moment, I will first strike them without killing them in that turn, right? But my intent is to kill them in another turn or 2. But I rarely like go to war with someone without the intent of annihilating them completely.
Okay, so we do the same thing there, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm getting at, and what I'm trying to distinguish, the difference is that it seems like you're better at
Discretion.
doing it stealthily ahead of time, setting yourself up right without playing it too overt. Attack green. I think it's too late for that, Riz. I think you're in trouble, buddy.
Yeah, if you think about a progressive game and I'm in 3 spots, a lot of times what my move is to trade in and see 1 or 2 people that I'm thinking about killing, but then I add to all 3 of my spots. And they're thinking, okay, well, he's just trading in to stay alive. But what I'm really thinking is if this person or this person doesn't trade in, I can double tap, triple tap their stacks, and I can go this way, that way, and whatever. So yeah, I'm trying to like not have people know that I'm coming for them, and I'm also trying to like trade in and save my own self from getting killed, right? Because surviving another turn sometimes is like the best thing you can do.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He's effectively locked the zombies onto one side of the board.
Oh yeah.
And you guys have no incentive to attack him.
I don't think anyone is going to stop this. I think Grizzly wins easily.
You think so?
Well, are you going to stop him?
I think so.
Okay. Let's see it.
Oh,
I'm
the
gonna-
zombie screwed Storm over again.
Okay, I could have seen that one coming.
What the fuck? That was a 3! Why did 3 hit my 2? Fuck at me, fuck at you. My game is completely destroyed.
Wow.
Were there more zombies?
Did you ever make an alliance with me, Nick? What's the deal? You planning on attacking me at this point in the game? Like for real?
Mr. Man, you don't fucking matter to me.
Well, that's not very nice.
It's very true, though.
I understand what you're saying.
My death is assured. I need not worry about myself, about your frivolous things.
I will get 8.
Yeah, I think we're both dead, actually.
I mean, I got more troops than you.
It doesn't matter.
No? Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. This is what I like to see.
He's a dick!
Have to.
I think
It's the only way to win
he's
the
a
game.
cunning strategist.
He's a dick. I'm gonna break him.
You're gonna break me. Then we're all even. Well, yeah, let's just 1v1 the rest of the game and see how it goes. I think I have a lead on you. We'll let Risley win.
Pete, you're a bad person.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm an opportunist, is the word.
That's called being a bad person.
No, sir. It's called, I needed a bonus, and now I have one. And it's called
I wonder what the
Westwall.
zombies will have to say about that.
You're gonna try and take everything back.
You're not going to let the zombies in.
It's not about me letting. It's about them making their own way in.
They're not.
He has 2 bonuses again.
Of course he does. And we're buds.
Oh, well,
And you-
there's a way in for them.
And you're an enemy. And I'm a friend.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
a path of ones right to your ass.
Don't do it. That's my ass.
My ass!
Remember you're like, yeah, Pete, I don't listen to you with my family. I don't know. I never thought I was that bad.
Oh, no, it's not Pete that's that bad. It's just me showing up every other stream.
Yeah.
Teaching you new words of profanity and confusement.
As if. I've been profane since before you were born, son.
Not the quality, not the quantity.
It's true.
We'll see if Nick really does it.
He's not gonna do shit.
Well, now I have to do it, Pete.
Don't do it. Okay, hold on. See? Hearts. Makes you feel good and warm and tingly.
Yep.
Holy shit, that's a lot of troops.
We can be good neighbors.
Okay, I like that. This is a little self-preservation instinct for old Nicholas.
Yeah, man.
It's nice to see.
I fucked up.
Did you?
That borders, and I didn't see that. You should have just taken the small one.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that doesn't connect.
It looks like it should.
Oh no! Cut it off. Cut it off.
It looks like it
Put
should.
them in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I thought it did. It's all right.
It's all right.
Grizzly's gonna get a big old bonus.
Oh, my 2 is gonna get fucked. No.
Hey, Nick,
No.
I saved you from zombies. We're like best buddies now.
Oh, 15.
So I had
50.
someone make a comment on my YouTube about they're like, this guy just turtles and it's really boring to watch. It was a fixed game with 6-player fixed game.
Like you? Like they're talking, you are this guy?
Yeah, I'm this guy.
Got it. Yeah. Oh, Phil!
Well,
He started a
Well,
war
no,
he couldn't
zombies-
finish.
The zombies are gonna
yeah.
enter my ass now. Thanks for that, Phil.
Mm,
I love these settings, dude. These are some of the most fun. Like I haven't had a fun game like this in a long time. So
what's my best route to just punch him in the face?
before you die, your four hooks around probably is your best route.
Oh yeah.
Have you played Spain with fixed zombies?
Wouldn't that just be really similar to what these tournament settings were this season?
I don't remember.
I think it was Spain zombies. I think it was, so there was a zombies and a bot, but I think it was progressive.
Spain with fixed zombies was very fun. She can't catch a break.
No, she really can't. Stay the fuck away, zombies! Stay the fuck away!
That-
Stay the
that's
fuck away,
what we used to
zombies!
do.
You bastards! I can't believe my other opponent survived. That's hilarious.
We're gonna survive! Let's go! Yeah, baby!
Poor Storm getting shit on.
I think you need a break.
So now that you're at the moment, I don't want to lie. It's okay. I'll attack you then. Grizzly.
He doesn't want an alliance. Shocking.
Yeah, I did mess with him, but as you know, sometimes you mess with each other. You send an alliance.
Yeah,
then
you
it's all
sue.
good.
You sue for peace.
Yeah.
And the other,
Sue for peace.
the other only wants war.
Hmm.
I'm suing for peace. I'm suing for war.
No, that makes one of us.
Yeah. Storm's having a rough time.
It's not her
There's
night.
five cards.
My
I
fours.
can't.
My 4s. My bonus is worth a lot.
Oh,
Just having a little.
yeah.
We'll go this way. Just a little travel around.
I'm gonna go for a stroll.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It'll be okay. Okay, so fixed cards. Global Dom. Do you find that a lot of it is just waiting for other people to mess up, just like the caps that you were speaking about. Like you just
Depends on
sit
the map.
there. Like the best strategy might be just sit there. Yeah, you're right. It
Do
does depend on the map.
do less.
Yeah, do less is like the best strategy, it seems like. Like if you want to get a very good win rate. What do you think?
So you've been watching my fixed work. I've been
Yeah.
having a lot of fun with it, and I think I'm getting better. So it's very active. And yes, people make a lot of mistakes, but also they, in some ways, more newer risk players are like the most consistent, like more consistent than an AI. They'll predictably do the same sorts of things. Like the last episode I shot, I was like, I'm going to set up this war where one player gets greedy and the other player is forced to deal with it, and then I sweep up and kill them both. And that's exactly what happened. And maybe I just got lucky that I predicted it successfully, or maybe there's something to it. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think that you can almost like when you see two. So one of my moves is going from like Europe or North America, building there, and then um, taking out the Australian turtle when you're in a four-player situation. So you go from maybe the first or second player to the third player, but then everybody else is on the west side of the map, right? So I'm not immediately Australia turtling. I'm Australian turtling after a couple of turns, right?
Okay.
Um, and the reason my success rate with that is incredible, like putting myself in the third position out of three. And the reason is like eventually they're gonna hit each other, right?
They just
And if you're
get
way up,
bored.
yeah, and if
Yeah.
you're way on the other side of the map, and maybe it doesn't even take very long sometimes. Like they just see each other as, oh, this is my threat, this other person's not, and then they over attack, and then you win. Um, that doesn't work with other grandmasters, right? That's a terrible strategy to sit in Australia against other grandmasters. You need to have an army that is mobile and not trapped.
Right.
But um, but yeah, so I see that move that you're talking about, and I've watched all your Fixed Fridays,
Mm-hmm.
being yeah, a major move. Just like put yourself in a position where you're not on the front lines of the war, and
And then when someone else inevitably gets bored, you just open up the road. You say, "Fine,
mhm,
hit him. Here, get him."
yeah,
I'm helping
yeah,
you, kind sir, good ally. I'm helping you suicide your stack into them so I can eat you both. And that's, you got to figure that if you had perfect foresight, um, every move would look like a suicide. Every move where you would inevitably win the game would look like a suicide. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Do you mean because you're like making yourself weak, or go ahead and explain that more?
So,
Why does the move that makes me win the game look like a suicide?
well, no, it's not the move that you make, it's the move other people make, right? They fail to successfully address what you're doing, therefore they lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it has to be that way.
Yeah.
Do you remember though you were watching my Twitch and I set up that like I put myself in a deficit, but I um held multiple continents to win
Sure.
because someone was locked. There's those moves too. So if you have those skills in your back pocket, that's always great as well.
Those are tough,
Um,
man. Those are tough skills, though. I know what you mean,
yeah,
but like, you.
someone commented on your last video you could have done the four count in end game, right? So that type of thing. But you had them, and your strategy worked great. I didn't. Where did they come from? Way over there. Okay.
Ah.
Gosh darn it.
Now we got
I didn't
zombies
know
up
that
there.
connected.
Yep.
I was totally open to zombies because I
Yep.
didn't know the connections.
Yep.
That's funny.
Hey, do you remember my line about fixed cards? About fixed games?
That they
Bubblegum?
that they naturally tend to stalemate.
No, that's not even close to my line.
What's your
My
What's your line?
line is that if there is ever a stack over 100 troops on the board
Someone
in a
fucked up.
fixed game, there's something fundamentally wrong.
Yeah, with the players.
Either with the players or the general game state. Sometimes that includes the map. Some maps that just kind of happens on.
Mm-hmm. Well, Classic's a perfect example. So Classic is the roots of all of this, and it is prone to stalemate. Is it the map's fault?
Classic has a unique case where this game moves a lot faster. People think a lot faster than before. They don't play as actively on it as a result. The turns just go by faster so that troops accumulate more. But on the board game for Classic, I've never had a game that gets to the numbers that we see in this game.
Yeah, because there's a real time constraint. Having 60-second turns enables that.
It's both the real time constraint and people are generally a little more aggressive on that map.
Yeah, because you can look someone in the eye and go, you know what? Fuck you. Yeah, well, I mean, that's a thing. It's a missing piece of this game for me that I'm really trying to bring. If I was able to... So here's something I wanted to bring up with you, Phil, and again, you can tell me what you like and what you don't like. But so you seem interested in figuring out who the best Risk player is. You know, when we were talking about rank earlier, that seemed like a relevant element to the equation. Yes, you would say?
Yeah, I think it would be more interesting if you could like figure out who the multifaceted best Risk player is. Yep. Yeah, I would say that's fair.
Sure. So let's assume that the free-for-all tournament does that somewhat effectively.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't, let's pretend that it does. What I think is missing, that's one of the stated aims of the free-for-all tournament, but what I think the other aim that is missing is new player acquisition and retention. Yeah, hit me, Riz, hit me. Oh, he doesn't. He turtles up. Good. Risley dies. From an overwhelmingly dominant position to getting eaten for 4 cards when keeping it real goes wrong. Where was I? I was bringing up the idea to you of some kind of league, right? Some kind of less intense, less formal, but still competitive scene for the game where players can pop in and out, and it would give newer players the opportunity to show their skills, give them a chance to shine, give them a chance to learn, and most importantly, encourage them to stick around.
That's cool.
I mean,
what do you guys think?
Yeah.
We all play Risk on Discord because it adds that little bit of actual contact of being able to screw with each other, at least verbally.
Sure.
It's missing from the tournament. And Pete, you remember the reason that I told you that it's not in the FFA tournament anymore? Discord?
What is it?
There used to be Discord calls in the FFA tournament.
No, I don't know if you ever told me, but you can. Is it because someone was super rude and inappropriate? Because that would be my guess.
It had nothing
you
to
can't
do with
moderate it, right?
Being inappropriate.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with lack of moderation. There was always staff around.
What is it?
The problem was people accused each other of collaboration in the game because of shit they were saying over the call.
Good.
And
they should
whine so much.
That's
that it was
the game.
cheating.
Okay, so I think that was the misstep. So that's the game.
That is
the
game.
You say, "Shut up, child." This is the game of Risk. It's how it always has been. Learn how to deal with it. Learn how to negotiate with other people. We're missing such a key piece of the game to me in the competitive scene that it's like, it blows my mind. It's like, well, that would be considered targeting. Yup. And problem is, explain to me why that is bad. Like, I literally named my fucking channel after it. It's a thing. It always has been. What?
That's the point.
Yeah.
The thing is, at the time that issue was, like, people were complaining about it.
Yep.
Most of the staff weren't used to that kind of criticism.
Okay.
So they kind of just caved.
Yep. And then it's been grandfathered in, and now it's the way it is.
It's grandfathered in, and people don't want to touch it.
Yeah. Well, too bad. Too bad, because I am a stubborn annoying person who won't go away. So I'm going to keep very, very slowly encouraging change in the way that I hopefully can, and we'll see if I'm successful.
I think they listen to you.
I mean,
Like I think they probably listen to you more than like hardly anybody else.
I'll be perfectly honest. When I was around for that to happen, I didn't realize why it was wrong. It took me over a year to realize why it was a problem.
why? What was a problem?
The lack of the Discord, because as time went on, the grand finals games would just get longer and longer and longer and longer. There wasn't decisive victories. We had a 12-hour progressive cards game on 2209
Yep.
in the finals because people couldn't communicate with each other.
Yep.
That was insane.
So
like
We specifically picked that map because it was thought to be impossible to do that.
Turns out, nope. So, who do I have to yell at to open up the conversation again to whatever it is targeting, or is targeting okay? Is it a thing? Is it a part of the game? Or is it cheating?
Yeah, it's part of the game. People complain about it, especially people who don't know the other people in the Discord.
Yeah.
Like, it's mostly less familiar players in the Discord that were complaining in the first place.
Right.
There were a few assholes that we just didn't like in the community.
Like you, or?
But no, there used to be genuine trolls.
Genuine assholes. Okay, not just local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, when SMG sees that stuff, and like, they're just the developers of the game. They don't fully understand the culture, especially back then.
Yeah.
There was not that much communication with the actual server itself. Let's see what it really was, the link.
Yeah.
It was around Johan's, like, the apex of his time, that they really started getting involved with the community. But
which is the best. Like, by the way, let me not just, because it seems like the whole show I'm just like shitting on the game. It's like, here's what we can fix. This is what's wrong. That's not where I'm coming at. I'm like, obviously here, extremely invested, extremely enfranchised player, extremely grateful that we have such a great game that we enjoy so much, right? Like, I'm not coming at it from you guys fucked up and you need to fix it, because that's not what I'm about. I just see things that could be improved upon.
Yes.
Well, it's an important thing
Very minor
to qualify.
things.
Very minor things.
I will be perfectly honest with you.
Yep.
If you want to get this issue raised, you got to go through Lucy.
I don't even think it's an
ultimately.
I don't think it's an
it was
issue.
ultimately her who made the decision, though.
Sure.
And it's her who at the time, Storm, if I remember.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was her that made the decision. I think it would need to go through Stove, though, not Lucy.
Yes, it has to
because
go
he
through
runs
Stove, but
yeah.
He still needs to get approval from SMG because it's a sponsored tournament.
Correct.
Hi, Storm.
He still has to be
What's
known
up?
about it.
Have you been having a shitty couple of games? I'm glad you're still alive.
Yeah, somebody's been really mean to me, Phil. I thought we were friends.
Not this game, but the first game.
This game you just got fucked by the zombies.
I thought about accepting your request and then like doing like Pete does and like sending you a bunch of thumbs down and then denying it, but I couldn't do that to you. I couldn't do it.
Why would
I mentioned it. I was like, I'm surprised you accepted my request. You know what? I knew it was slightly risky, but I thought I had it, and I got a couple of like rolls that weren't great, but I probably shouldn't have gone for it. But
I actually wasn't even.
I knew that if I got it though, I'd be in a great place. So
For sure.
Yeah. So I was like, I think I have to try. You gotta take the risk sometimes, but I'll have to look back and see if I was being really dumb.
I mean, I don't know how
I didn't actually see myself die.
I don't know
was in the
how
kitchen,
you were
so I can't
expecting
say.
to get that 2 in Ecuador or wherever it was, Phil. I mean, there was that one. It wasn't even a 2.
That
I
was
think it was just
south
a single.
of one of my armies.
Just a single troop in the bottom middle. That like I was like, how the fuck is he expecting to get this kill?
I thought I was gonna get a better roll when I
Right.
rolled like 17 on 9.
Yep.
Like I didn't realize I was gonna lose like however many I lost.
Well.
To be honest.
Sounds like a
Hey,
tragedy.
Pete, have you ever taught your viewers about expanding their borders in a fixed game?
Ooh, seems like a great thing to get into.
I'm sure you've noticed that my territory count has slowly expanded over the course of this game.
I have noticed, and it's beginning to concern me.
It's a very slow creep, but I will say, especially in a zombies game, it's a very good learning thing. If anyone goes back and watches what I've been doing, I've been very careful to either maintain or lower the number of active borders that I have. Because like when I first held this bonus, I had 6 borders. I still have 6 borders. And the way I've been going about that is just like my 2 borders on Abbey Church and Marvel East, when I was back on my first bonus, the +7, if I get Abbey Gate, that little Louisiana shaped bonus on the back in front of it, the other bonus, just inverted. If I get that, I lower my total border count to 5 borders. If I get storage right below that, I can shift my troops from one of the 2 previous borders and bring it forward, so I back up to 6 borders, and my stacks are the same.
I'm getting border just listening to you. No, like I feel like I do the same thing, but maybe I don't make it explicit when I do it. So this is a very instructive point for someone who doesn't play a lot of fixed. The thing you want to pay attention to as you expand, and it works not only against zombies but against other players, is if all you're interested in is maintaining that crispy outer shell and soft middle, then you want the minimum number of territories so the outer shell can be as strong as possible. So you always want to look to what directions can I move in such that I don't have to guard more positions than I need to. Is that's essentially an effective way of saying what you're saying?
Yes. And right now I have a bunch of 1s in the center of me.
You have a very soft middle. Yes.
It's extremely soft, and my outside isn't that. It's not particularly strong, except on the left side right now.
So this turn will be exactly instructive of what Nick is saying. So watch where I put my troops. So I'm going to put half of them here and half of them here. And I attack 3 territories, but I don't actually have... I think I have 1 more position to guard.
Yep.
Right? But now I hold this bonus.
Getting really large there, Pete.
I know. So
and in fact, if you attacked that 6 in the bottom with your 13, you would get rid of that 8 and your 5 needing to have anything on them in the first place.
That's true. So maybe I should have done that. But I can always save an attack for my next turn without scaring Phil such that he has to come at me. Because I feel like now I'm the new Risley here.
I'm in no position to come at you, though.
Good. I know, because I have you up in that corner. It's mutually assured destruction.
Mutually assured. He would just die.
I would just die. Yeah, I just die if I make any big moves.
It's true, eh? We got like the 2 Titans, Nick and I, are pretty much tied up, and then Phil and Storm are in there. I mean, Storm, you need to get a continent.
Yeah, we need to expand so we can offset these guys.
You have the troops.
I mean, I could, but
didn't work out so well the last.
It hasn't been so good for me in the past, so kind of think I want to stay right where I'm at.
Maybe that roll. Oh,
yeah. Man. See what I'm saying? It's not my night.
You're doomed.
She lost 8 troops to a 7.
Attacked 7 zombies. Wow.
How did that happen?
This game hates me.
That was a bottom 3% roll.
Terrible.
Hmm.
Oh. Well, that's concerning.
Hey, you claim 1, I claim 1.
No, I like it. I consistently have a bad time when you're on my border, Nick. It's just I got a little PTSD going on from playing games with you at this point.
Well, if nothing happens, then it eventually comes to that regardless of who attacks who.
I see. So you're saying it's my fault?
I'm saying it's just how the game goes.
I was not expecting this to take
The stalemate
quite
much?
as I wouldn't say it's a stalemate, but yeah, it's definitely taken.
It's not-
Well, you're definitely expanding.
We'll do something.
It's not a stalemate because the map is constantly evolving. It's just going at a snail's pace because the map is so big, and the zombies need a lot of containment effort.
They do. Fucking zombies piss me off.
Same.
Someone should do something about these filthy monsters.
We should just suicide into him. Seems
No,
like a
what
I
we
was
should have
thinking about
what
it.
we should have fucking done is we should have dealt with it at the beginning of the damn game.
That's what I'm saying.
The fuck?
If you kill them like first turn, they're so easy to handle.
Why did we all fail?
Didn't try.
I asked everyone. I the very first thing I did was ally up and ask everyone to attack green, and nobody listened to me.
You
I
didn't
don't
send
think
that
was
to me.
closed.
Maybe
Yeah, I
didn't
don't think
send
you
that to
did me.
I fucking did. It's a good thing this game is being recorded.
I feel like you didn't, or I didn't see it.
I did.
You
it.
definitely
You
sent it to me,
saying
and I
it in
laughed at it.
Discord doesn't equate to you sending it in game.
He sent it to me for sure.
Fight your protestation.
Thank you, Phil. You see, I'm not full of shit.
Oh,
There was just no way I was gonna do that.
Why? If you did it and I did it and everyone did it, then the zombies would be dead. And then
they'd come back.
And then they'd come back as a fun surprise.
That would have been fun.
Wouldn't it?
Maybe I should work on killing the zombies.
I think we're all we're all working on killing the zombies at this point.
How do I make my life better?
Ooh, sneaky. Look at this guy. Look at this.
I played a bunch.
Do I get rewarded for killing the zombies now? Do I get a treat?
Yes.
My dog?
Yes. The treat is full of rat poison.
That's not nice.
Well,
There's just too many zombies unless you're holding like multiple bonuses already.
Hint, hint.
OMG. Very subtle.
Agreed.
I have a wonderful idea. I'm not gonna attack Pete to win this game. I'm gonna do something stupid.
Oh, Nick, don't
Do it, man.
Don't no.
Do it.
You suck. I can smell the evil.
I specifically said I won't be attacking you to win this game.
Okay, cool. Challenge accepted. This is.
I know what he's gonna do. I know what he's gonna do.
I hope.
Is what
I
you're
know what he's gonna do.
is what you're gonna do gonna get you to win the game?
I don't know, is it?
It's not. He's gonna throw. He's gonna throw in a epic Nick fashion.
I don't know. If he's gonna do what I'm thinking, it's pretty clever.
I'm so confused.
You'll see.
Pete.
Fuck. Why am I so dumb? Somebody save me from being dumb, please.
I'm
Phil's
wondering.
not here to save you.
There's something I'm wondering that he might do as well, but go ham.
Go ham, Nick.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
go
can't
ham.
split. I don't have enough. That's annoying.
Why didn't they just put them all in the game?
All right, 29
It's
troops
so annoying.
without attacking me. Let's see it.
Longer than one turn.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're gonna wall me off? Force me to attack you?
Mm-mm.
Walling you off?
Well, then I don't.
You're assuming malintent. I'm
You're trying-
choosing the most creative way.
You're gonna throw the game and let me win? Because I already had one of those tonight. I feel like Phil is due.
It's not. I promise it's not malicious. If it's what I think it is, and I'm positive it is, it'll be fun to watch.
Okay. So you're saying I shouldn't just break all of Nick's bonuses right now?
Yes, don't throw
'cause I
yourself into
totally-
Nick because
totally
he's not
want
coming
to.
after you. I don't think he's coming after you. I have been wrong once in my
All
life,
of my
but I don't think
instincts,
so.
all of my instincts tell me to break Nick, but I'm gonna resist the urge because I am interested to see what this exciting turn of events entails.
Given how this game has gone so far, it's probably you that's going to get screwed over by this.
Most likely, you're right. But it'll be funny.
I'll help a little. You can't see
Yeah, me too.
because you never allied with me, but I'm gonna start helping you a little.
I'm so confused.
Can you not see Nick what he's doing?
No.
Or you just? Oh, he just doesn't ally.
No, I can see Nick. I don't understand what this fucking thing is.
We were just talking about it, silly.
killing the
We're
zombies?
just being vague and discrepant.
Killing the zombies.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
We all have a secret, and we're not inviting you in.
Fuck.
Basically, usually when the zombies get killed, they will infect the person like with the most territories, as I understand it.
They like to infect bigger stacks.
Yeah, so like
zombies have, based on my understanding, a heat map based on number of troops in an area.
Mhm.
So they'll go for stacks and areas of high troop count. Like that little area in the center where I have a bunch of 9s against your 10s would be a good target. And my 20 is also a good target.
Gotcha.
It's mostly random though.
yeah, I think it is really random. I played a bunch of single player games today with zombies, and even like the turn that they infect somebody isn't the same. Like it'll be sometimes it's you kill them and then you get like 3 turns. Sometimes it's 2 turns. Sometimes it's only 1 turn.
Wow.
Them
Pretty
rolls
close.
though. Yeah.
I can maintain my border.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow, that was pretty awesome.
That was pretty awesome. I'm impressed.
One more turn of that.
Okay.
Aren't you happy I found a way to turn this into a game of roulette, Pete?
Nah. I don't think so. I think I would like to hedge my bets.
Just kill the zombies and see what happens.
Okay, I will.
Surely they won't go after the person who kills them.
Also,
That's true.
Amanda, forgive me.
Don't kill me. I'm gonna help.
No, I'm killing you.
That's so mean.
Sorry, dude.
So mean.
Sorry, apologies. I feel awful about it.
I don't think you
I
do.
do.
Well, now I'm not helping you guys with the zombies, and I hope they infect you.
Oh man.
She feels awful about it.
I feel really
Yeah.
bad.
This is actually not good.
No, did I fuck up?
What you just
Did I fuck up your plans?
No.
You guys are all gonna die.
Well, I thought about killing her a while ago. I moved a big stack over. She traded it.
I
she
saw
traded
you.
it. But you know what?
I don't think that's how land mining works.
Trust me. I'm next leveling
I
you,
bet.
bro.
But I decided not to do it because I needed her in the game to offset Pete.
Well, now what are you gonna do?
53 troops. Come on, man.
Come on, me.
Die? Probably die,
Good.
right?
I hope you do.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Rough.
Wait, that's bad. There's a big stack.
Which way is
Oh,
it
it's split.
going?
It's split. We're fine. I don't know why it split, but it did.
Because it's easy zombies.
Oh yeah, because it's easy zombies. Yeah.
Easy zombies.
No, but it hasn't done that the whole game.
Oh shit.
Oh, that could have gone worse for you, Pete.
I know.
Your bonuses are insane.
No, so are Nick's though.
Yeah, good.
He killed Storm.
I know. I understand what I did.
You're a bad man.
I was there.
So,
What's your plan now,
I feel
Nicholas?
like I think I need to punish Pete.
But you said you weren't gonna.
But then you punished Storm.
No,
for
I didn't
existing.
punish anybody for existing.
existing.
I'm playing the game of Risk. You said you weren't gonna attack me. So now you're saying I should have broken your soft little middle there? After all?
I'm saying you're an asshole.
No kiddings.
You let him influence your game, man.
Of course I did. I let everyone influence my game.
No, he let you influence his game.
Well, yeah, because Nick's too original to just play regular Risk. He needs fancy pants boy Risk.
He was good. He didn't attack you.
This is true.
Who's killing it?
Do you think I can with 38?
Kill it. I'm interested who it infects.
I am also interested. I hope it's Nick.
I want to see. Like, I'm too curious now.
I know. It's so interesting. We're doing a little experiment here. All right, let's see what happens.
How many turns it will take, too.
Yeah.
All right, just to let the record show, it is the 16th turn where we killed the zombies. Yesterday, what was it? How many times did the zombies die, Storm? Was it like 4 or 5 times?
Yeah, throughout the whole game, yeah.
And we kept killing them, and like that's why I wanted to bring these settings in, because I was hoping that would happen. But
your guys' bonuses are so big that you're like, oh man, I'm just baffled. I need to do something.
It's okay. Pete can't kill both of us.
That's Mont Michel for you.
Not at the moment, and especially with his troops spread out like this. Which zombies force you to do.
I'm not trying to kill you guys. Why would you think that?
Not yet.
Jeez!
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit!
Go left.
No! The zombies!
Oh, no!
No!
That's not so bad.
Oh, it's going to be way worse for you, Nick, than it is for me, bud. You got that soft middle.
My UI glitched out, and it had 3 different turns where it spawned in stuff on my end.
Break all his fucking bonuses. Do my bidding, zombies.
Oh, man. So it infected Pete, but it destroyed Nick.
Yeah, because I built those fucking... I built those barricades.
You lost more troops out of this, though.
Did I?
Yeah. Huh? You lost... I mean, you lost a 20, and it hit a 13, and it broke your other main bonus. I still have 2 bonuses.
It's bullshit.
And he only has 1. So you're in the driver's seat, and it's your turn first. You get to decide how the game goes.
Kill the zombies again.
I think he's gonna. Look at that.
Yeah.
Gonna be close.
I love it.
I don't. I am highly concerned about this outcome. No! I thought you said you weren't going to attack me, asshole.
I said before. This is after.
Eventually, I mean, he's gonna have to attack you.
So that was
okay.
Yeah. Now what does Phil do? I say you just stay quiet in the corner, Phil.
You can't say that. You can't draw attention to the guy in the corner. Hey, nobody pay attention to me, guys. I'm not doing anything over here. No big deal, right?
Don't you break my fucking bones.
I wasn't planning on it on this turn.
Oh my god. The duplicity.
First of all, Pete.
Yes?
You shouldn't be using that word.
What's the direction of your channel, Pete? I mean, you're just getting bigger and bigger, but like, what's your vision at this point now that you have 2,000 subscribers?
So I'm interested to play the games that I'm interested to play, and if it turns out that it doesn't have to be 100% risk all the time, then we can do that. But for right now, I still don't feel like I've reached the place that I would want to be in my Risk game. And, and until that happens, I'm in no rush. So as
One
long
of
as
mine.
Oh
It took us 16.
that's not good. As long as
Hey,
there's
I
still
think we need to
people
hit him.
and I can like fire
My
a lobby.
bonus!
Oh yeah,
It's gonna break my bonus!
you guys are in trouble.
You got a little extra help, but as long as there's still people watching.
Not just watching. I've had a heck of a time trying to fire a lobby. I was on stream the other day and I couldn't get a 6-player progressive game for like 20 minutes. And it was
Yeah,
like,
it takes a long time.
yeah. So like, what the hell is going on?
I don't remember it being this way, but I used to play more classic map. Classic map, you can get one in like 5 minutes.
Oh, at the most, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, but I'm not trying to presume that I do. At the same time, I think that a lot of the community suggestions as far as improving the ranking system would go a long way. You know, if resources are indeed scarce, then how do we attract new players, and then how do we retain them once they are here? I think that these are very important questions that need to be addressed, if not by SMG, then by the community. And I would like to have a role in that.
I'm down, Nick. I think we have to.
Fuck this. Fucking team.
We have to.
Team on Pete o'clock? What do you mean you have to?
You're going to win the game if we don't. We were in a position where... Oh, now he's hit you so hard, though. You have no bonuses left.
Uh-huh. What are you going to do about that, Phil?
I'm going to take something of my own. Do I have to hit him this turn?
You hit me. You're gonna have a hard time defending your own border.
I'll have to give up borders. He's going to get a huge bonus. How hard are you going to hit him, Pete?
Nick?
Yeah.
Not at all.
For real?
Yep.
Then he wins.
Okay.
He can't reach me.
You see how I have no troops coming in, right? So what do I do about that?
Made a mistake.
Maybe. I mean, you could hit me back and kill me, but I was very worried about the balance of the game, and I think you knew that the balance of the game would get ruined if I didn't go after you at that point. Because if Pete just took his stuff back, you could just hit one of us. You could keep us from having bonuses, hit one of us harder than the other, and eventually win the game.
Look at the troop counts.
Yeah,
That's
but you
all
were
I'm gonna say.
holding
What I'm holding
4, 7,
doesn't matter.
3, 4, 7.
What I'm holding doesn't matter. Troop counts do.
Yeah, but if I didn't hit you during that turn, so you had like what, 120, and Pete had and me had like
All you had to
180
do was
combined.
put one border and let the zombies in.
That's true too.
You went a little too far.
Went a little too crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what direction I would go in if it turned out that I wasn't able to make a meaningful game every day. Like, that's really the thing that vexes me. It's like, I want the product to be something that's compelling for the audience, but at the very same time, what I think people find compelling television is watching me enjoy, learn, grow, and improve, right? And as long as I'm doing all of those things, then I hit the notes. But when and if I cease to, then it becomes a very different show.
So like you think if you have no more growth potential, then it's not worth your while anymore?
Well, I don't actually think that's possible, right? I think there's always new little tricks. As a matter of fact, today I learned something very fascinating that I guess I just never knew. Did you know that you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard to toggle in the dice menu?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I did not actually.
Yeah, it's a cool one, Phil. So you can use it for your splits. and you can use it to toggle dice in the dice menu between the 1, 2, 3 or blitz. So this is a fun one. This is a little fun factoid for the audience. You guys can play around with your arrow keys, and I'll show you on my turn right now what I mean. So
I got pinged in the wrist Discord. What the fuck?
So if we go to the dice menu, you can see how 1, 2, 3, and then blitz. And also, when I hit enter, if I scroll with the keyboard, I can toggle between the split that I want to do. I can leave the 3 behind.
Look at that.
I mean,
with your right and left.
With my right and left, I didn't know you could do that. It was.
Does it make you quicker?
I mean, I feel like if you practice that, it would make you much quicker.
Funny thing, in the middle of this recording, patch notes for Risk 3.5 were just put on Steam.
Yes. And
New map pack is coming.
Oh, baby, we got new maps, huh? That's awesome.
Nice.
I love new maps. Can never. Oh no, I let the zombies in. No, you motherfuckers!
I saw that actually.
I fucked that up. I was too busy explaining to people how to get better at Risk that I didn't pay attention to my own turn.
He didn't pay attention to his own fuck up. Hey, let me keep this bonus.
You guys shouldn't listen to me. I suck. Nobody listened to me. All right, 3.5.
Here's something interesting that's been happening in my life, and maybe no one else will find it interesting, but we have a dog. It's 3 months old, but we've had it for a month.
That's awesome.
And yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. But is he killing me? Maybe. I don't think he can kill me all the way.
No, I'm just hurting you.
That's
You
fine.
hurt me.
Well, I'm gonna leave you alone now. I can't do anything. But then okay, so I'm raising 2 children, and then I have this dog, and to see like the differences in raising kids versus dogs is pretty outstanding. So I'll tell you what I mean in a second.
Please.
So like when you have kids, it's very beneficial to like talk to them all the time so they develop language skills. And I find like you just walk around and explain the world even though they don't understand yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh hey, daddy's doing this, you know, you call yourself daddy so they learn the word, you know, like you use like simple phrases, but you know, and I find myself like doing this with the dog, and I'm like, this dog is not ever going to be intelligent enough for this to make a difference, right?
Okay.
That's not true.
Aw.
I disagree. And
So-
after you're done, I'll tell you why.
We have as a mom and a pet owner.
Yeah.
What I mean is, okay, I'll redefine what I'm saying. What I mean is I'm not, it's not the same. I'm not developing its language skills in the same way. Like it's gonna understand me a little better, right? And etc. But it's not like a skill that you're like constantly building upon, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with that.
Yeah.
It's still equally beneficial, though, I think, for your life,
Definitely.
anyways.
Yeah, and I think that they like the dog will look at you and like react differently based on your tone. I think a lot of the times it is, and that's the way kids are at first as well. But yeah, so I haven't stopped doing it, if you're wondering. But and then yeah, there's just little things like that I've really noticed the differences between like raising something that's going to be like completely sentient to our level and raising something that's never going to be sentient.
Okay.
But also, here's another
what was the
thing.
disagreement?
I don't know if I had a disagreement. Oh, Storm's disagreement.
Yes.
Oh, my disagreement was just that it's not beneficial to like the dog or yourself to do that, because it is. I mean, I'm not a dog person, but it's the same with any pet. I think just like, I don't know, and I think they understand a lot more than we think they do.
Sorry, dude.
I think he wins the game.
Why did that be a +10?
Please get fucked. Respectfully. Get fucked.
Why was it a +10?
Damn it, Pete.
Oh, but also, like, when you have kids, they come outside and they look up in the sky, right? And that's something that, like, for a few years I'd kind of forgotten to do. And then your kids, like, they see the moon, they see the stars, right? And the dog, like, looks at things and stuff as well. But, like, when I'm just standing out there and it's been, like, close to zero, like, I was standing out there today and, like, the snow had fallen and there was ice, so you had that, like, kind of fluffy, like, ice crystally snow all over the limbs of the trees, like every single branch.
Beautiful. It's like
Yeah.
it's like jewelry.
Yeah,
On
so
the
I'm
trees,
free.
yeah.
Yes, yes. So I'm sitting there freezing, and I'm watching it, like, fall off of these trees, and the sun's just coming up over the houses, and it looked like all that stuff was just, like, in the air. So it looked like the air was just full of these little, like, crystals and stuff. So, like, the difference between, like, a kid, you're, like, focused on their focus all the time, but with a dog who is more self-sufficient immediately, you can stop and, like, focus on what you choose to focus on. And both things are beautiful in their own specific, special way or whatever. But yeah, I thought that was cool because yes, my kid might have looked at that if I was outside with him, or they may have looked at the birdie over there, like, and your attention kind of has to be with them because they're so much more needy than a dog is. So
completely agree there. But they're also a lot more appreciative, I think.
They're programmed to be.
Yeah.
They're programmed to appear that way. Philip, how could you? You rat.
You deserve that for the cards you got.
You dirty.
I just wanted to give us a fighting chance.
Dirty rat. Well, now I can't hurt Nick, though.
Yes, you can.
Like I wanted to.
Yeah, but you were just gonna kill Nick and then kill me. So.
I mean, why does that sound so bad? I was cool with that plan.
It depends on if I want to win the game or not.
Oh. You still hope. I see. You still hope to win the game.
I really don't think I can.
No.
But you might as well keep fighting.
Yeah, I can dig it. So, why do you think you said you stopped looking at the sky? Why do you think you did? You just got busy?
I think it's the same thing with all things we take for granted as adults, right? There's all this, like, new, and things that are new draw your attention, right? Like, if I were to put something you've never seen before in a room, you would look at it and be like, wow, so I think it's like that. It wasn't new anymore. And yes, you're busy in life, but, like, I would say I was more busy in life when I had kids than before I had kids. But children remind you of, like, the amazing and beautiful things in the world that you had forgotten. Like, they do a great job of that. I think that's like one of the joys of parenting is rediscovering the world and discovering it in a very innocent way.
Or coming up with creative answers to questions that you don't actually know the answer to.
That's funny.
My dad just got bored with me asking why. He was like, enough of this kid already. Holy shit.
Yeah, my son was like that.
In the age of Google, I don't know how many things I've, like, Googled and learned, right? So there are times I just say I don't know a lot of times.
Yeah, that's what my old man would do too.
You don't know, but you could know.
Yes, but then when it's a time that we can sit down and look at a phone and it would be appropriate, then I'll be like, let's figure it out together, right?
Way to make me feel like a bad mom. I'm just kidding.
No, no, I don't think. I think we're all doing the best we can, and people give themselves too much grief about.
My kids were before, like when they were little, it wasn't really like Google on everyone's phone, but I didn't say I don't know. I just made stuff up. And if you sound like you know what you're talking about,
Yeah, absolutely.
then they'll believe you.
Yeah.
Fuck this game.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Fuck this game. This game is.
Let's just suicide into Pete.
Yeah. No, I'm down. I'm down. Like let's all do something else at this point. This game did not go the way I was hoping, and now we are in this doldrums of the fucking zombies hell. So fixed zombies is only really exciting when people actually attack the zombies.
Or when it's on a map that isn't.
You don't like this map?
Shit.
Fuck off. I love this map.
I'm bored of this map. I've played too many zombies games on it.
Yeah. Let the hate flow through you, Nick.
Well, this map is the only map that ever got into 3 FFAs in a row.
Truth.
That's why I'm bored of this map. I have played it far too many times.
Oh, attaboy.
And I don't really think it's that dynamic.
Nick gets the win.
Yeah, I don't care either. Enough of this shit.
This win was not worth this gameplay. It was worth the conversation, though.
Oh, well, that's the whole... Yeah. See, that's the whole thing, is sometimes it's not just about the risk game where you're going to try really hard to win. It's like, we can talk about the sky being beautiful for a while. It's not a bad thing either. I've had these glorious sunsets recently, and I don't know if it's me noticing them or if they are somehow more beautiful than normal, but I've just been really appreciating them, and it's nice. Yes, Nick.
It probably has to do with time of year.
Yeah?
You're around Toronto, right?
The humidity in the air. Yeah, probably.
It's not the humidity.
What is it? The angle of the sun?
The angle of the sun in the sky, as well as the positioning, will change as the year goes on.
Totally. Yep.
Like it'll set lower or higher, especially where you live. So I think you're just at the right point in the year. Arizona always has amazing sunsets, though.
Why?
So I'm told by people that
don't live comparative. Here. Have you ever been anywhere else?
Yeah, I've been other places. The sky is extremely clear out here. We kind of just see everything, especially the mountains in the background. Same with up in Vegas.
I think that also has something to do with the humidity, right? It's quite dry most of the year, almost the entire year, right? Where you are.
It's dry, but the thing is, Arizona, Nevada is one of the 2 places in the world that gets the most sunlight hours in the entire year.
Mm-hmm.
Their place being Lower Egypt. If memory serves.
Like on the lower being on the Mediterranean, like the bottom of the Nile. There's like Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt, right?
Yeah, and there's my north-south brain.
But it's the opposite, right? The Nile flows north, so Upper Egypt is south.
Yeah.
Did you flag it? Is that what's happening?
I'm just gonna leave this game. I don't.
I can leave it too.
Hold on. Just a moment. I'm fucking killing you, Phil, and then I will leave this game.
What?
What do you want to play? What do you want to play next? Give me some settings.
I'm gonna go till I have all ones in the zombies.
Cool.
If you're gonna kill me, there we go.
I'm not gonna kill you, man.
I brought up once. There's one good fixed zombie setting.
Tell me. The roulette?
Kill me, I only have 2 spots left.
It's time.
Are we doing it? We can do it.
Yes.
Okay, so I think tell me what you think, but I think blizzards are actually bad on Simple World, right?
Yeah. Well, I play. My favorite game is 1v1 is Simple Caps with blizzards.
Same.
All right.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
So here's what I'm going to do. Will you actually make it, Nick, and post it somewhere? Because I assume we're all playing, so we'll need one more player.
I have to run into the restaurant
Yeah,
again, though. So
I'm getting another drink too. So will somebody set this up for me, please?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you, sir.
Storm,
Yes.
I'm gonna make the zombies hard so they're more aggressive.
Yeah. Does he usually play with them on easy? That's silly.
No, I play with them on expert, but
Oh,
on
oh,
hard,
oh.
they'll take riskier rolls sometimes.
Yeah, I think they get more troops or less troops. No, maybe it's more. I don't remember. But yeah, do it. So how's it been going, Nick? I haven't talked too much lately.
Been going great, except for me fucking up college. But that's not something I should talk about on this podcast.
Yeah. School's hard. Do you see the weird fortifies in the back of your map, or is that just mine?
Huh?
Like
Those are bridges.
the arrows. Like, oh, they're
What's the
gone
code?
now.
CBXVY. I will wait for Pete to get back before I post this.
Yeah, absolutely. Simple auto fixed. All gone. Blizzard's off. Hard zombies. Alliance is on. This is gonna be an awesome game.
Blizzards
So
being off
fun.
makes it a little more balanced because if the blizzards are on, one person actually only spawns with 2 territories and then they get fucked over by the zombie spawn.
Or they can hide. I love the blizzards.
I love playing the smaller maps with 4-player progressive.
Wait, Phil,
They're
you
just-
haven't played this? You haven't played the roulette?
I think I saw this
This is fucking
on one of your
hilarious.
podcasts or
Ladies
something.
and gentlemen, this is Zombies Roulette. Let's let luck decide who wins the game. It's so ridiculous. Oh my
Do you
god.
care to explain what happens?
No. They'll
Jeez.
see. They're watching the show. They'll see. They'll get to see for themselves.
I put the tag in looking for game.
Yes. Zombies Roulette. I love it. Beautiful. Hope someone is hanging out. Oh man.
Oh, so we've talked about this before, but like right now I'm doing like one fixed day on YouTube and then one progressive. I'm trying to do that.
Cool.
And my fixed days are like
2 to 1?
30% larger
Yeah.
Yep.
people that watch than my progressive games.
Why does that surprise you?
Well, you think like the community on Discord plays progressive like way more, right?
Yeah, but the community at large plays fixed way more. Classic fixed specifically.
That's true, and I like to play classic fix. That's like my favorite. I play other maps, but that's like the one I play like 90% of the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that's actually why it took me a bit of time for Fog and Alliances on this too.
Yep.
Oh,
Just a little Pete touch.
little Pete. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think that actually is why it took me some time to get traction on my show. Right? It's like I'm a niche within a niche a bit.
Oh, I'm the one who got dicked over this game.
What the fuck do I do here?
Oh, hey, they made it so that you can see how many troops your allies have.
I don't want to attack you, Storm. I'm so.
You don't have to. It's okay. You don't have to.
I know I don't have to. I want to get a card, but not that badly.
Yay.
You're welcome.
So I'm the one who got screwed over this game by getting one less territory than everyone else. So my troops.
That worked out.
Poor Nick.
Oh, I did. They did. I love that. It should have been that way always. You should always be able to see how many troops your
allies have.
It didn't used to be like that. It
still would show us question marks.
Okay, so how do you use skill to win this game? How do you use?
You don't.
You don't.
That's why it's roulette, man.
Just wait for this turn to pass.
Oh yeah, the zombies are gonna go kaboom.
You have just saved me, Storm. Thank you.
Yeah.
You are welcome.
And by save me, there's still a 50% chance I get completely fucked.
Well, let's see where that 15 that will become a 20 something goes.
That's why I tried to. It was right above two of my territories, so I tried to combine them.
I think Agamiris gets fucked. I think he gets so fucked.
You think so?
Yeah.
I thought about not attacking, but then I was like, well, I probably lose both of those armies.
Yeah, it almost doesn't.
Sorry,
matter.
but I need to attack my territory.
I only didn't attack Storm because I felt bad. I could have rolled that 8v5 and gotten a card, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Okay, I think that was a good move by him.
Yeah.
If you guys saw it.
Just before Pete, you came back, Phil, you were saying you like 4-player games on smaller maps.
Progressive. It's chaotic. I've never done it with like all grandmasters, but like I do it on Global Dumb. Like I've played like more than 150 of them probably.
Rivertown Classic. That's the map.
Oh man.
Oh my.
Rivertown. Yep.
Storm,
I played.
do you remember when I put Stove in a fixed game on there with Vernie? You were there.
I think so.
That game lasted a while, but it was because he had 5 players. That Rivertown Classic is, I think, the best 4-player map in the entire game.
I really like it. Yeah. And then I also like Iceland's the one I've done the most. I think it's just interesting.
My God.
Like a circle.
I love Iceland, and every time I tell people that, they're like, "Ew, Iceland's the worst."
Yeah, I hate Iceland so much. It's gross.
I love Iceland.
Me too.
Yuckosaurus. Oh
Whoa.
god damn it! 15 on 8. Fuck you, zombies. You suck.
Ouch.
You ouch.
Awesome.
No, not
Wow.
awesome. Bullshit.
It was pretty tame this time.
Yeah, because Iceland's like a big circle, so it like.
Ah!
Oh no.
Fuck this shit.
How's roulette working for you?
Not so good.
Oh, I love
This is a fun game.
Yeah.
Madness. So this is going to be one of the games where we actually have to play it out because the zombies didn't hit enough shit. These settings can last anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes.
It's gonna be one of those 15-minuters, eh?
Nice.
Maybe a little longer. So I did toy with the settings a little bit.
I like it. I think you can. Oh man, you lost too many. How come you keep getting these terrible rolls against the zombies?
Because this game hates me. I said that
Because
earlier.
you lost 8 attacking a 7 last game.
Yeah. I have really bad luck. I also played a lot of zombies today, so maybe the zombies are just mad.
It's like programmed to like, hey, you've done too good against zombies. We're gonna kill you now.
They hold a grudge.
A grudge.
I think you can hold that now. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh
no.
no!
Oh,
Oh
That
no!
was
There
a
goes
big one.
Pete. Oh, no.
Fuck off.
No, you're good. It's not
I think you're
gonna
good.
kill you. Oh, that was scary.
Oh my lord. You were saying about the zombies not hitting enough shit?
Oh man.
Yeah,
I don't know if I hit the zombies this turn.
So, aside from the first turn being utter chaos, we can continue making chaos by repeatedly hitting the zombies and cornering them so they keep infecting people.
13v8 on zombies? What am I gonna lose? 5?
Nah.
Just to get a card?
We'll lose 1. Maybe 2.
You guys.
Unless you're me.
Manual roll a bit. Soften them up.
I don't like doing it.
Hot hands, Phil. Come on. Let's see it. Clackety clack.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I did it for the team. I took one for the team.
Yeah,
You only lost 4.
I also noticed you not retreating. So
What do you want? Do you want something?
No, I'm good. I'm happy. What, you think I want something in Simple World Zombies?
I thought maybe you want Azer.
I want to not be accidentally dead. Whoops, you're
This is a
dead.
crazy game.
Yeah,
That's not good. I'm gonna die now.
I don't think so. That 12 and that 8 I think are safe. I think you're golden.
You remember when I showed you that old Risk game for PC, Risk 2?
Yes, I do.
I've spent so much time looking into trying to find a way to make an online lobby possible, just so that we could make a vintage Risk game happen.
It would be hilarious.
I have not had any luck,
What is wrong with you?
but I keep looking.
Oh,
The
cool.
software is just so old that those servers don't exist, so it would have to be something custom.
Holy shit.
Oh, never mind. I thought I saw Nick do something else. I was thinking he was being sneaky.
Oh.
No, we just have a
15
unified
on 10,
border here.
15 on 8. Neither. Well, gentlemen, I hope you enjoy dying. Bye!
Run away! Don't come back another day.
I won't. I'm going to go hang out in Canada, my home and native land.
I feel like I should start making these settings prog so that if the games do start going on, people have to start positioning themselves better.
You're funny.
Yep. Do it, guy.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. And it'd be great.
Do it.
You know what he wants me to do.
Yeah, it's not gonna be in your favor.
Oh, so you don't even take a card? That can't be. It's only one. Phil, it's only one troop. What a loyal ally you are. Holy shit.
My
pain.
I'm actually surprised Agamiris was able to single stack him and do all right. I thought he was in big trouble.
I want to kill him, but I always kill him, and I feel bad for always taking him out.
Let your heart decide.
There's no emotions.
I can't feel bad.
No.
I should kill Pete is what I should do.
Fuck that.
Remember who killed you last game?
It was not Pete.
Oh shit, it was Pete, wasn't it?
Do it to
No! Oh shit!
I was like, wait, I can turn this on Pete.
Fuck
now
you!
I'm hoping the zombies will kill Egabears for me.
Oh my god, you guys, fuck. That works like a charm. Holy shit. But okay, it serves you right because now I can't see the board. You ruined the show.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Doesn't
We're
let
gonna
you
all
see
die
it?
soon.
Yeah.
I think we are.
You see it per turn though, don't you? Like right now you see white.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
You mean to tell me that killing you was not the right move last game? That we all quit?
No, it was.
Oh.
Oh!
See, Phil? You see what happens?
I should have hit him.
You should have hit him.
You didn't want to break that one bonus, huh? Look at you. Look at the comeuppance you get.
Now the zombie should kill you.
Maybe.
Or you. Oh no, Phil dies.
Balls.
Oh no, he doesn't die. Now you die.
Oh, I think Phil dies.
I think I do.
Oh, it went the other way. What a
Man.
sneaky zombie.
Man. You know,
I think I win now.
Yeah, 2 positions. Pretty good.
I thought about just hitting him with everything, actually, but I think I was like a couple troops short of killing him.
I don't think I can get him. Let me see.
Do you have cards?
Me but you leave
Yeah.
yourself vulnerable to a certain someone else at the same time. Can you kill both of us in one turn?
That's what I was trying to see. I don't think I can.
You'd have to go through that zombie 10, and given
You
your
just have
zombie
to-
rolls,
You
it's
just have
gonna
to
be
kill the
shit.
22. You just have to.
I'm gonna
No.
do this.
Well, I'm dead.
And that's it.
Hmm.
You must catch him and win.
We'll see. He's probably gonna try and kill
Okay.
me.
This will be an interesting
No,
one.
he
now.
can't.
You should.
What a
Can't
crazy
get to.
You should break the alliance before it's too late.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's a little trick there for you. Turn off his lights. Now you can hide.
Wants everyone to not see what he can't see.
No. It was also
No.
strategically correct at that point, right?
Storm, he has 5 cards.
Oh, he's dead next turn.
Oh man, the blizzard in Brazil is freaking out. What is that?
There's
This is
no blizzard
awesome.
in Brazil.
No, not the blizzard. Rather, the fog. The fog in Brazil was going all wacky.
Oh, it's doing it in South Africa for me. They just put a patch into this game. Did they really create another fog glitch?
Probably. I mean, no, they would never do that.
Everybody say the right thing, quick. Oh man, I'm turning into such a cynical
Nice.
asshole. He really didn't have a set on 4?
Guess not.
Fucking Egamiris can't buy a break.
No,
He can't. I feel bad. I think I can get Nick too. We'll see.
Yay!
Yeah, I
That
got
wasn't the
this.
right path,
You got it. Good win.
but it matters.
Good win.
Yay!
All right,
Thank you.
we killing zombies or we playing another game?
Let's play. another
We can do whatever. Yeah.
All right,
Rivertown, Prague.
Oh, really?
There's 4 of us here.
Okay, what are the settings?
Yeah.
Rivertown original. I'll try
Just
it, but
Rivertown
I'm fucking skeptical. Okay, so original
Just
Rivertown.
Prague.
I've actually not tried this, so I'm open.
I wouldn't think that you have tried a 4-player settings.
World Dom.
Yep.
Okay.
Progressive.
Manual or auto?
No.
Auto. Okay, 60 seconds. Fog or no fog?
No fog. Just a straight up game.
No blizzards, no alliance. Let's go.
I don't care. What do you think, Nick? Blizzards? No blizzards? Oh, he set it up.
Blizzards are usually more detrimental on this map because they provide unfair bonuses.
Yeah, it'll block shit off. Yeah. All right.
Nice.
All right, we got a 4-player progressive game.
If this game goes well, it will be very demonstrative as to why I think 8-player games would be such a good addition for this game.
Oh my god, it'd be awesome. Wouldn't that be the best?
Some maps are just better with different player counts.
I agree.
Just like some maps are really
Give
good
us-
for 1v1,
give us-
shit for other stuff.
So you guys agree? Give us an argument why. Help
Why-
help the audience understand why. Why would that be so important?
The
Well,
player count. Go ahead.
I give the example of 2209.
That's the one I was going to give.
Okay.
2209 is a fantastic map, held back by the fact that it has too many bonuses. It is a great map. It is a great expansion of Classic, but it needs more players for it. There are 12 bonuses on that map, meaning that theoretically, every player in the game, in a 6-player game, gets 2 bonuses. That's never going to happen. People are never going to let each other hold 2 bonuses.
Sorry, I have
And
a
they're not gonna lock
question.
Map up to each other.
How the fuck do some of these rooms connect? They don't appear to connect at all. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I don't understand what I'm seeing right here. Does every room connect like you think it would?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so it's open inside those middles.
Yeah, you can just assume that they're bordering.
Why wouldn't they have doorways or something? That looks like they don't
Lines.
border.
It's confusing.
This
Okay.
is
You
this
can
map
actually
is
tell I've
so
never played
old.
this fucking map. Yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please continue, man.
I just want to say this map is so old
Yeah.
And it's before they started really putting like bridges or proper things. Like they never patched this map.
Okay.
This is one of the oldest maps in the game.
It looks like it.
But yeah, with 2209, the bonuses are massively impactful. They cover a lot of territory. They're never, ever, ever spread evenly because there's going to be 2 or 3 players that can afford and easily hold 2 bonuses, and everyone else is either stuck with 1 or in a disadvantaged state. And it just snowballs out of control where there's 2 or 3 leaders and everyone else is fucked in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally think that in an 8-player game, everyone gets at least 1 bonus, and then 1 person is fighting to get 2 bonuses at all times, and other people are trading in some of the in-between bonuses. I feel it would make the map much more balanced.
I agree with you.
And that would also ring true for something like Command Base, which is even larger.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, well,
Granted,
how amazing would it be to have a more than 100 territory map, something truly enormous, where you could have even more than 8 players, right? I would love to be in some epic, giant version of the world map that would, potentially take... Oh, come on, really? What the fuck?
I'm not getting a bonus. You're not getting a bonus.
Dude. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. I don't destroy your 4, and this is the thanks I get?
You hit my 2.
Fuck your 2.
Somebody hit Phil. That's what needs to happen.
Why?
Because you have a bonus.
I'm only 3 troops up on you and Nick. Total. Whoa.
Somebody needed to hit Phil.
Now he's 3 troops down.
He hit me.
Wait.
I'll move.
Am I not in a bonus?
No,
Nick! Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. This map sucks.
Pete, there's this lovely thing over the side. It has 3 bars.
I'm sorry, dude. Phil, I apologize. That was dumb, and I'm dumb.
There you go, Pete. You can have your bonus.
Thank you, Nicholas.
You earned it.
Yeah.
For the viewers, what I think is extra special about this map is you can own, like, you can take half of a side or half of the map and then slowly move across the bridge, and your bonuses are big enough that you can, like, counteract progressive, and if they don't break you for a turn or 2, you can just snowball the game. So there's multiple ways to win.
Yeah, it's kind of like a fixed-esque progressive map, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
But this only works with a restricted player count because the map is so small. If you had 2 more players on here, we each would have 2 or 3 less territories.
No one would get enough. Yeah. I hear you.
You would also have less troops per player. The fact that we spawn with 30 troops per player means that we have a little more disposable income at the start of the game.
I like that you said income. So I work in the financial industry, so a lot of times I think about it as like income and risk, like not like investment risk, right? Instead of
what, like investment risk, global domination?
Yeah, like I find a lot of similarities between like investing in life, in real life, and playing the game. And so a lot of times in my head, I'm actually thinking of like, okay, what's a good percentage play and what works most of the time. But I'm comparing and contrasting that to like what I know from retirement plans. Instead of, I don't know how other people think, but maybe everyone thinks about it.
Car block me.
Oh!
You definitely don't get them both.
No, fuck this! I'm yelling even louder now.
He's belligerent and dangerous.
You know what? I'm gonna use the emote you never see me use.
I'm gonna try this.
I love that emote.
Oh, fuck you. This is bullshit.
You hit me really hard earlier, Pete, and that was way less than how you hit me.
No, that's not true.
Card.
That's not true. I took out 4 troops. You took out 6 troops.
It's okay, Petey Poo.
No, I had a 6 over there.
Fuck this.
And 1.
No.
I had 7 over there.
No.
You're up 1 on me.
Nope.
There's this thing. It's called the battle log.
Nope.
Yeah, let's look. I think I went from 37 to 29 after your attack.
Don't like it.
He's throwing a tantrum.
Sounds like bullshit.
We should trade cards right there.
Sure. Sounds good.
Yeah, see, everybody wins.
Oh, you
Oh, that's mean.
didn't. So what's my option, Pete? Not get a card?
Your option.
Storm
is to
already
get
skipped.
I did skip. I had
You
to. I
could
didn't
give
have
me
a
a card.
choice.
You got a
But I don't
bonus.
have-
What are you complaining about?
So I don't have to hit your turn.
You got a bonus, Phil.
See, I'm probably actually in the worst spot for this game.
Yeah. You could. We'll
Oh,
just trade.
Nick gave me a card.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this here, and maybe
I
I'll
didn't-
think about.
I didn't give you a card. You had shipyard hit storage hut.
Yeah,
No, I was talking to
take half of it.
Oh. Oh.
I'll let you keep it.
I'll leave it there then. I'm gonna die, but I'll leave it there.
Oh, wooey woo woo.
Pete's gonna kill me now.
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
I want you to notice that we hit each other and I'm not being aggressive at the moment.
You hit me back. You're like, Pete, you hit me, I'll hit you. But now
Now we're cool.
Are we?
Are we?
Yeah, we're cool.
I don't think you want to be tied in over there with Nick just having to hit each other. Usually when you play Global Dom, people's counts are like 20 here. Because they
Why?
just keep hitting each other and breaking continents, and it's just chaos. And sometimes you can win just by having one army on each side.
Yeah, because people do dumb shit.
They do dumb stuff.
This map actually used to be really, really popular in Global Dom.
Oh, skip the card. Yeah, I think it's
because
pretty cool.
I'm actually the most vulnerable. I have 2 people that have easy access to killing me.
Yeah,
Oh,
but like
man,
I'm
I
gonna
do
fucking,
that
I'm gonna
then.
blow through 47 to get fucking
I kinda
like
hit your
6
12.
troops, dude. Are you serious?
Oh, you're the one person who has the hardest time killing me.
Right.
I was gonna move my 9, but I guess I'll move my 7 back. I should have gone with the other one. That's okay. Oh shit! Go back.
I already skipped a card this game. Why the fuck did I do it again? I'm so dumb. I didn't need to skip that card. What am I doing?
You're playing bad, dude. Hey, do you remember when you used to be good at Risk? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm.
I hate you, Pete.
I know. It's okay. I like you. Does that count for anything?
No.
Shit.
That was always weird.
It
It's like-
seems like we're gonna stalemate out here playing with GMs.
Shocking.
The funny thing about this map is that this map is really, really old. But it has the outline of RTA on it. But RTA was the last map to come out for this map pack. It came out like a month later than this map.
Well, maybe they knew that they were going to expand it. They just
It
didn't
was
get
just
to it in
strange.
time.
No, it was strange the way they released it. It was just very clearly delayed.
All this old Discord history everyone has for me. The ancient days before I was around.
When I joined
Hmm.
Discord, I played on the Champion Ever server like exclusively for quite a while.
Is that why you
For a
came
few
to
months.
Discord?
No, my friend told who's also a grandmaster that I played with. He said that there was funny memes, so I came out to check them out.
You came for the memes.
I did.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. And then so I kind of was checking those out, and then I asked for top 100, and Finley asked me to join 5-a-side, and then I was like all in.
Well, I came for a tournament, and then I had so much fun I stayed. So I'm excited.
Well,
Phil, are you gonna fucking compete finally
in what
in
tournament?
the free for all tournament coming up, man?
I just don't have that many hours to like devote to that.
But like, you can pick the time that's convenient for you.
Yes.
Can you really? Is that really a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, we don't.
It's always
Yeah.
been a thing.
So I could say I'm only gonna play at 9:30 at night.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they'll find a time.
Well-
They'll find a time that's very close to that.
And then I just bot out on the games I can't.
No, assuming you make it to like the fucking finals or like the semifinals, maybe, you'll make a bit of an allowance in your schedule for it. But like the first couple weeks, there will be a lot of lobbies that they'll probably find something close to a pretty convenient time for you.
For sure.
Maybe.
Dude.
I would like to. That's the one I would want to play in the most.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm on your case about it because I want to
know you
compete
are.
with you and I love competing with you.
For anybody who's listening, Pete talks to me about joining like a free-for-all tournament every few weeks. He like mentions something to me.
Because you're good. You're like, I feel like, I don't know if you get this sense or not. I feel like you're one of the most underrated guys around. Okay? I'm such a fan of everything you do. I love your show. I love
Thank you.
listening to you talk about Risk. I love your vibe. I love the kind of the intellectual level of analysis that you work on. I love the little differences between the way you think and the way I think. I find it very insightful. It helps me grow as a player, and I feel like you probably get something similar from talking to me, which is why we have like this great symbiosis going. So, yeah, man,
Yeah.
I can't speak highly enough of Phil's work. Everyone should really go check it out if they don't know you.
Thank you. Yeah, I do really enjoy the conversation. Like whether we're talking deep about Risk or like the times like we're exchanging other ideas. It's been amazing. So I definitely feel the same way. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
You're more elegant when you say things like that than I am, but I'm trying. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, it's been great. But yeah, I think I would have a decent chance to do decently well. Like I don't think I'm gonna go into a tournament and like win it. There's a ton of skilled players, and like also you do need some luck on your side as well. But
But that's the correct attitude to have, right? That's what you want to go into. You don't want to go into a tournament with your fucking dick swinging and being like, I'm going to win. I'm going to kill everybody. I'm the best Risk. No. You want to be like, let's see what happens, right? Then it's fun the whole way as opposed to this big chip on your shoulder or an expectation.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Damn it. I can't kill any of you without getting killed myself.
Tragic. The saga
Yeah,
continues
for
of Rivertown.
This seems like a big stalemate situation. Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do for you guys.
Uh-oh. I don't like it. Better not be Kill Pete.
I'm gonna smash into each one of you.
No.
And then whoever
Negative.
gets the best roll wins.
That's a hard pass on that. I have a different idea for you. Do literally anything else.
That doesn't sound like fun.
Yeah, it does though. It does. Trust me. You didn't try. Don't knock until you try it.
I'll think about it.
Okay, cool.
I did have some like YouTube success with that Novice to Grandmaster series. I did. Like as an FYI.
Is it on
On
like a different set of maps?
No, just the fixed one. The
Oh, novice to GM fixed classic.
Yeah, and I did
Dude.
it all auto match.
Yeah,
I
yeah. Come on.
I more than doubled in size.
Yes.
From like August to now, I have like more than 6,000 hours people watch. So I've had some success. It's just it's not super fast. Like, and I think I'm much drier than you. You know, things like that.
Do you want it to be super fast? Like, is this a goal?
No, not really. I don't really have any goals because even if you get to like partner on YouTube, like it's not like it's going to change my life monetarily. I think it's just like a fun little hobby that I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not like sitting there watching my counts or anything, but occasionally, like when I so I'll like play on Twitch, and then I'll have a bunch of videos to produce, and then I'll produce like a whole week's worth of videos or whatever. Ooh, does he got him? That really
You
worked
killed
out for you.
Nick.
It wasn't really good value, but
It was supposed to be me killing Hit.
I know. Sorry, dude. I saw which way the fucking wind was blowing there. Ho, 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 ho.
Interesting.
Who dies next? I think it's you, Phil. I think it's you.
Yeah, I think
It
But
was
then
supposed to be
then
Phil
does he-
anyways.
Then does he have enough to kill you? Or,
Maybe he'll get another trade. Ooh.
he's got me.
Dang.
Good. What do you have? 3
What are
cards?
the trades worth?
35.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll see. This
don't
is
have
gonna
a
be a good
trade.
end game. I don't know. Oh, look at that though.
Ouch.
It depends on if he has a trade on 4.
Don't ram that 3. It's not worth
No,
it.
I was
It's better than
resetting
the goal.
my blitz slider.
That was a nice fortify.
Thank you. Yeah, I got a joker from you, Phil. So I have a set.
Oops, I didn't want to go that way. Oh well. Shit. Shoot.
Shit.
So, somewhere in the distance, you hear Stove screaming about bad
But
pathing.
pathing?
Yeah, every time.
He's so
He
angry.
hates bad pathing, doesn't he?
Especially, he's always yelling at me about it. I'm like, I don't do that bad. Jeez, calm down. But maybe I do
See,
suck
I
at
bully
it.
you about it because it's funny to me.
Ha ha ha.
Nice. Well done.
You missed a bonus!
That was good. No, but she
I'm
got my
dead
stack,
anyways.
though. She got my stack.
Yeah.
Are we gonna play? Are we gonna play one
No!
more? Do we get one more game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more.
Ooh, what do you want to do for the final game?
I'm mad at you, Pete.
Sorry, dude.
Mm,
I set it up so that I knew I had a trade on 3, so I lined myself up to kill
Yeah.
you, and then it all worked out.
there's 4
Yeah, I
of us.
do.
I mean, we can get 2 more people probably. Doesn't have to be a 4-player, but if you want it to be 4-player, we can.
Do classic Prague.
Ooh, 4-player classic?
We'll try to get 6.
Okay, we'll try to get 6. Cool. Classic.
I actually think it needs blizzards.
You want blizzards?
That's fine. I like blizzards.
I think for Classic Prague, it's one of the maps where the blizzards add the most.
Yeah, they can.
Sure.
Storm and Nick, you guys compete in the tournaments?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was muted. I was
Oh,
just saying that. Sorry.
I missed the 1v1 tournament, but I always get FFA.
Yeah, why didn't you play in 1v1?
School.
Ah, life happens, huh? What do you
And
got to
then
do
life
that's
didn't happen.
What do you got to do that's so important you can't play Risk all the time?
I asked myself that question.
Yeah.
I hear a cat.
Oh,
is
that's
Vicky
mine.
gonna
Oh,
play?
She's
Vicky
Nice.
mine.
Nice. Vicky's gonna play.
Vicky also has
Oh,
a
Chris is
YouTube
gonna play.
channel.
Woo! Yes, this is true. Everyone go check out Vicky's YouTube. Is it VCC on his tick? It is VIP because he's also a top 100 player. All right, everyone ready up?
He should ask for VCC.
I think he did and got denied.
Really?
He asked for VCC for the Grandmasters only tournament. That like Sterling was like, we want verified players that are able to voice chat, and then I was like, well, just do like make a YouTube channel and they'll give you VCC, and he's like, they didn't. So then I felt bad. But then he got top 100, so they can't say no to that.
It spawned with an 8.
Where? Ooh, that's exciting.
I spawned with an 8. This is disgusting.
Yeah, I feel bad for you.
I wonder if there's like if you have to have like a minimum subscribers or something since he was so new.
Yeah.
And then if he asks for it later, maybe they'll give it to him.
Oh, it's a moot point. It's not actually that hard to get top 100 if you're as good as Vicky, right?
Yeah. No, I meant VCC.
Yeah.
When I was playing him 1v1 in the tournament, I was like, dude, why don't you just get top 100 before our game? And he got it like 2 days later.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
I wanted to put versus top 100.
Vicky Dix. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just a hedge. But yeah.
Yeah, his insights are pretty spot on. He's one of those.
Yeah.
He reminds me of you a lot. Like really analytical mindset.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this corner of Asia you have, Phil.
It's weird.
It's an odd pocket to spawn in like that.
The Ontario Blizzard is actually pretty impactful for that content rotation.
I agree.
Ooh, it pinged me on Discord. I'm going to punch somebody.
People ping me too, but I'm afraid that if I touch it, I'll do something to the call. I'm gonna look at it on my phone, I guess. No, I'm not gonna do that because then I'll want to connect my phone. I'll just look later.
And just ask if we were still playing.
Who do you guys watch on YouTube besides people that are here? Like, so I watched like Vicky Dick. I watched Cowboy when he was around, and then obviously Pete and Champion Ever. I probably watch it like anybody who will make something basically.
You're a big consumer of Risk video content, eh?
I'm a huge consumer of Risk video content. I probably watched as much as I've played.
I get a comment like now once a week. Someone's just like, Pete, I find myself watching you more than I play. It's like, well, why don't just do both? I'm glad you're enjoying the show.
Yeah. Well, in the job that I have, I'm really busy part of the year and then not busy other parts of the year. Right now, it's really busy time. But there are parts of the year where I can I have to sit at my desk in case a client calls, but I can sit and watch something or look at the internet or whatever, right? So I'm literally able to.
Oh my God, he's giving you more of that corner.
Put in. Yes, I'm just gonna
own
the corner.
There's so much of this map that's like unoccupied because of the blizzard. And there's fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 territories you could potentially take and guard with 2. Why not do that? That constricts everyone else, and we'll have to fight in this really tight space.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Yeah, wouldn't it? What, you didn't see that exact thing? Were you too distracted by telling us a story that I interrupted?
Maybe.
I'm sorry, dude. Please tell us about your life. That is the entire point of the show.
Yeah, but anyways, I get to watch like a ton of Risk content without adding time to my life. Is basically the point. I could be doing other things. I could be like learning something amazing and be like,
whoa. You're saying, hold on. You watch my show religiously, but it's not amazing? Who is this guy?
No.
Who invited this asshole?
That's not what I meant at all.
I'm putting words in your mouth.
Yeah.
I don't actually watch Risky YouTube.
You don't at all?
I don't blame you. It's garbage.
I don't really either. Like, I'll watch Pete's videos if
you're involved.
Yeah, or like if somebody says, did you see this? Then I'll maybe check it out. But I don't watch a lot of YouTube, period.
It really is a lot more of a male medium, as far as I understand. Like the percentage of men versus women that watch my show is like, I think 98% men or something. So you're not alone, Storm, in being not super into YouTube.
I think I'm in the low 90s.
I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. I'm pretty sure that this just applies to the internet in general. Guys are just more likely to waste their time on dumb shit.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
That might be true. You may have hit the nail on the head.
And you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the show. This is a bunch of dumb shit. Don't waste your time. And,
I knew he was going to say something like that. That's why I laughed. I knew he was going to say something like that. You saw it
coming? Yeah. Please,
I saw it coming.
Please turn this off. It's trash, and you can do literally anything with your life and be more useful. So you heard it here. RiskyFil, go check him out and give him a follow, please. Everyone, delete my channel and never watch any of my trash again.
I get it.
I'm sure that's not what he meant.
No?
Jeez.
I see.
But I knew you were gonna say it. I knew it.
You can read my mind, huh?
I felt it coming.
Yeah. Yeah, Phil, you probably could read my mind too, because you see me play so much, right? You're probably like, yeah, Pete's probably going to do this here.
There's times I get what you're doing.
Yeah, I believe it.
And there's times where everybody's like yelling at Pete for like the way he plays, and I'm like, no, he's doing this. You guys just don't like when he's like,
y'all better recognize.
Yeah, that classic one is where you like, everyone thinks you're just suiciding on people, right? And really you're like metagaming, making sure that people know that like if they mess with you, like you're gonna mess with them back. You win more games overall that way, especially when you play hundreds and hundreds of play with friends games.
I established that a long time ago, but I've also established a different reputation of doing random shit no one but me understands.
Like what? Like when you kamikazed me into me in that Japan game last week?
Oh no, that was for balance.
So you didn't throw the game and give it to someone else.
I didn't fully throw the game, but then you hit me back, and then it really got fucked up.
I knew you were gonna die as soon as you did it.
I still blame Shikaku. It's not Nick's fault. It's Shikaku's fault. I had to go for it because I'm a greedy prick, and Nick had to break me. Otherwise, I would have just won the game.
I think I was actually watching that when it was on Twitch, wasn't it?
Yeah, we went.
Yeah, and when he did it, I was like, oh, okay, well, Nick loses for sure.
Yep.
But I think he said something.
I lose anyways. I
said
literally lose anyways.
Yeah, that's true. You said like you're gonna take one for the team or something, and you did.
He said, he's like, I choose to sacrifice myself for the good of the game.
Yeah.
I will point this out. There's no prize for second place in Risk unless you're in the rank system. Even then, it's whatever. If there is a better way to die than me just letting someone steamroll the map, I'm gonna die that way. More fun for me and a little more interesting for everyone else.
I like your style.
So I agree with you in theory, but when it costs me games, I think you're an asshole.
You already think that.
Yeah, it's true.
So it doesn't matter.
I mean, you asked me to call you that, though, so you incepted me with the idea.
Oh no, we performed Inception upon Pete. Whatever will we do now? The consequences are too severe.
Yo, how the fuck does Phil have 10 troops on me? Is that just from hanging out in the corner?
I honestly don't know.
People can't hit a bunch of my ones.
No, they're just chilling. They're just sitting there doing fuck all.
Now they
ones
can't.
are 5 troops on their own, but you've also lost a few troops to bad rolls, Pete.
Yeah. It's a game of dice.
It's because I'm just that much of a better Risk player than you.
Fuck.
It has nothing to do with luck.
But if you notice, I actually have the same number of troops as him once my 3 troops come in this round.
Yeah, he's that good too. And Storm's gonna be ahead of us, so she's the best.
I'm sick of this.
Yeah.
I'm sick of this
Well,
shit.
Storm's troop come from the fact that she went last.
You know, one day, Nick, one day I'm just gonna kamikaze into you, see how you like it.
You'll figure out how to make it fun for everybody else.
Except you. I want to make sure it's not fun for you.
Then it's most fun for me.
Because I'm a mean-spirited person and I don't like you. that's why
That's
we're playing
true.
fun games together for hours at a time. Yeah, I think those zombies roulette settings are very hilarious. I don't know where they fit in the whole schema of Risk games, but the fact of their existence is brilliant.
Those were fun settings. Those were like, you didn't feel like you had much control.
No.
You know, it's different. Tell us
It's the
something
feeling of-
philosophical. Let's get crazy. Tell us something philosophical.
You got to ask me a question.
I just wanted to say it's the feeling of not having control in those games that allows everyone to embrace the settings for being as crazy as they are. Like, if you accept the fact that they're dumb settings, you can enjoy a dumb, quick game.
Right.
Storm, why are you getting rid of that now?
Because I don't have anywhere else I can hit, and I didn't mean to slow roll it. I'm really sad. Why the fuck is it still slow rolling? I took it off.
First of all, I gave you a 1 in North America to hit.
Where? Oh, if
Right.
I would have put troops there, but I didn't put troops there, so.
Well, now you lost 3 extra troops.
Yeah, I lost a lot of troops because I accidentally slow rolled. My bad. I'll die. It's okay.
Suddenly I'm in danger.
No, I meant just like say something crazy.
You got to prompt me, right? You got to I can go, dude. You know I can talk crazy.
I had a question earlier that I was thinking of.
Please.
What's that?
Is it better to live in ignorance or to live with the fact that you'd rather not know at all?
Like the red pill, blue pill?
I wouldn't say it like that. Just the question for what it is.
So either you just are ignorant and you don't know anything, like you don't even know that you don't know, or you're not and you just don't know or don't want to know.
Okay, well, I'll say this. Echidnas have 4 touching penis heads. Is that a fact that you're better off knowing now? Or do you rather live without knowing that fact? Or is it somehow useful that you have that information that's just weird and gross?
Nick, I think you must be echidnaing me.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Way to defuse the
do
tension.
you have control to change the situation? I think that's probably the most important part of this.
Control you have is choosing to seek out knowledge in the first place.
So once you've learned it, you can't change the situation. Just know that, like, you know that there's something terrible in the world and there's nothing you can do about it.
There is no way that you can unlearn a fact. You can only come to terms with it.
Yeah, okay. But let's say that, like, I learned that the world is not equitable. I could devote my life to trying to make it more equitable for everybody, right? I might not be using the right term. It's like almost 12:30, but you know what I mean. So,
Yeah.
and then you can find great joy in like trying to make the world better, even though you only do a little bit. But if you find out like imagine you find out like the world's gonna end 2 years after your death, and that everybody you know is gonna fry, right? And there's nothing you can do about it. It's just gonna happen, like something crazy like that. Then that's probably better not knowing, right? So I think it's really contingent on that idea of like what control do you have over that situation.
So I have a different take. I think that the question is couched as an epistemological one, right? It's couched as a theory of knowledge, but it's actually a metaphysical one. So questions of metaphysics deal with reality. And what matters to me about whether or not I know something is, does that knowledge make me live in a world that is in some meaningful way more real? Because we can play these nonsense thought experiment games ad infinitum, and I don't think they matter unless they change something fundamental about your reality. So me knowing a fact, does that, you know what I'm saying? Does that affect me? So maybe it's almost exactly like what you said, Phil. Can I do anything about it? We're both trying to find the relevance. I just I don't. I'm more deterministic. I don't really think that I can choose much. So I'm here for the ride, and I only sort of feel like I can choose. So whether or not I can choose is kind of a moot point to me, because I know ultimately I can't. I can choose between things that I want, but I can't choose what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So because I can't define my desire, it's mostly an illusion of choice, and therefore coming to know something to be true, quote true, just affects the model of the best fit model of reality that you're operating on in the current moment, right? I'm not sucked into my beliefs. I find my beliefs to be very open and flexible given new information. Were you happy with that answer, Nick?
As much as I can be.
There you go.
My own response
Yeah.
has varied with time. There have been times when I wish I could live in ignorance, and times when I have actively sought out more knowledge than I can handle. in my times, I've found an uncanny amount of interest in the development of certain fields of human study, like mathematics. The history of mathematics is extremely fascinating. The way people have gone about the pursuit of knowledge over time, because essentially mathematics is people defining things for themselves to make rules over, but it turns into such a philosophical discussion over time, because like how they define an infinite number of things that they themselves have created in the first place, but don't actually have control over. It becomes fascinating to me. But oftentimes they discover things that they wish they hadn't. Things that completely contradict how they've thought before, and it screws with them. I've read stories about mathematicians and people in other fields of science that have killed themselves over the knowledge that they have found, because it so contradicted what they believed and what they expected of the world. But I personally believe that the more understanding we have, the more control we have over what we can and cannot do. Even if, no matter how much we learn, there will always be an infinite amount of information that we don't know.
Mm-hmm. Everything is infinitely deep.
The conception of our control is based in our knowledge and understanding of the universe in the first place.
Yeah.
And whatever comfort knowledge actually provides us and control provides us is subjugated to that in the first place. So I would say that it's almost always more beneficial to know something that you wish you hadn't than live in ignorance.
Yeah, very logical. But the cost to that knowledge can be ultimately high. Now you might go and say I was always going to go that way. But oh shit. He's coming. He's coming.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, he's coming.
I didn't have anywhere else to go, and that was my bonus to begin with anyways.
That was your bonus.
Yeah,
your bonus that you waited 10 turns to take.
It's in progressive.
That's because I didn't have enough troops, and I really just didn't have enough
troops. You had 6 troops there to add on top of a 7.
Let me just.
I got the bonus now.
Yep. Sure is progressive. Yep. All right.
I really just wanted him away from me.
Yeah. Are you afraid of?
Or them.
You're afraid of Vicky Dix?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
Arn,
Ricky
you've
Dix. I would
done bad
just push him
things.
away.
He's
No,
good.
what
I'd
you
be
did.
afraid. I'd be afraid of him too.
Yep.
Someone is going to get tonal whiplash watching this. We go from having that discussion to you fucking asshole, Storm.
Yeah, I find Storm. Maybe you can weigh in on this as well. Anybody can, but like the Matrix red pill, blue pill. I always was taking the red pill, right? So that means that you wake up from reality, you're in a worse reality, but you know the difference and you're trying to do something about it, right? And then now that like I am in charge of these like little lives, I have to take the blue pill. It's completely changed because people depend on me. Because those are being stuck in the matrix in this example, that are worse off without me, right? So what's going on here?
I
Storm,
don't
guilty.
exactly know.
But where are you going to attack?
I don't know. I was just trying to think. I haven't put my troops down yet. Where am I going to attack?
I think you have to attack that 8.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Right off. Fuck right. No. Fuck right off with
what
that.
am I going to attack?
You're gonna attack Phil.
I got to attack something?
Or the 7. You
Hit
could
fucking
attack the
hit
7.
Nick's
Well,
10. Do something
See,
else.
my 10 is there because you chose to put 2 stacks next to each other.
I'm very
and prevent
crafty.
movement in the first place.
What was that?
Oh, what you just did.
I have to look at the.
That was
Like-
the worst person to hit.
I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I didn't. No,
Chill.
why didn't you hit the 10? If you were gonna hit the 10,
Anyone.
if you were gonna hit a
I
bear,
hit who
hit
I
Orange's
want to
10.
hit. I hit who I wanted to hit.
Okay.
That's so bad for us.
So the question of reality, I actually think we're going to face. I think we will live to face the blue pill red pill question in a very real way. So one of my visions for the future is something that looks like a game that is immersive and fully tactile, visual, all senses, and essentially indistinguishable from reality. Okay? And as soon as this game comes into creation, it will subsume all media, such that the people who play it will play it all the time, and it will be the only thing that is interesting to them because you are effectively God of your own little universe, right? And when that happens, people will, en masse, voluntarily plug themselves into the Matrix. And I think this is coming, and I think this will be fueled by the environmental movement that is already starting to gain some philosophical ground with the anti-natalist idea, right? That human beings are somehow unfit creatures and we don't deserve to exist, and we cause more harm than good, and we deserve, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I die. No, I don't die. He's setting me up to die by someone else. Yeah, I think technology advances
I want you to know the
in our
only
lifetime.
reason that you're alive is because I haven't had a set for 4 turns.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
So I kind of get what you're saying, but I mean, what about like families? Like you can't be plugged into this thing all the time and like raise your children. They have to like actually developmentally be raised, right?
Sure. So I see this as a hybridizing of all of our technology, right? So my idea of, I don't think that the dichotomy of natural versus artificial isn't a real one in my understanding. I think that our technology is the next stage of human evolution. Like evolved to produce our tech set. So we merge with it. We are already merged with it. Everyone walks around with a cell phone in their pocket, which is essentially an extension of your brain, right? We are already cyborgs, and we will become more and more cyborgs. So according to this theory that obviously sounds super woo-woo and out there, and everyone can call me crazy, including you, it's just the next stage, right? We would all be plugged into the same game simultaneously, so we could play with each other, and you could raise your family in there, so to speak. Assuming, of course, that everyone would want to. Do I sound completely nuts?
Have you seen WALL-E?
No.
You gotta watch it.
More accurate.
What's about WALL-E?
It's basically what you're saying. Like, everybody is just plugged in. It's a cartoon, but it's like everybody is plugged into like
don't
these.
Fucking call animation a cartoon.
That
is
it?
A good
Sorry.
movie, and that.
I love the movie. It's a great movie. But basically, like, we're in space because we've destroyed Earth, and they're all kind of like, nobody walks anymore because they've been plugged in and they're so unhealthy they can't even like stand up. And
okay,
it's a really good movie. It's a Pixar movie.
Yeah, I have no interest.
It made me cry.
In animated films.
It made me cry. It's a good movie.
I believe you.
Why would you just disregard an entire medium like that?
I almost have no interest in the film medium at all. I don't really watch television or movies very much anymore. I don't find them to be worth my time. They all seem derivative of themselves at this point. It's been a long time since I saw a movie that I thought was original enough for me to be like, oh, this is an interesting new plot. I'm very much story driven. So something flashy on screen doesn't interest me. I don't like horror movies because I don't like feeling gross or afraid. I don't care for action movies because they all seem like the exact same thing. Pretty much just comedy and sci-fi that gets me. Animated films, I can take it or leave it. They don't really catch me. And I probably sound like some kind of weird nerd by explaining this to you guys, but
so with anime films,
yes.
They can go beyond like what regular films though.
For sure.
So like things that you couldn't normally do. The storyline is almost always better in animated movies than it is like in just regular movies, if you ask me.
Cool.
But I was a mom and I had to watch all that stuff, so I got to where I liked it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, the thing is with animation, the story has to justify what's on screen, which isn't necessarily true for live action, and especially not for CGI.
But no, the movie is basically what you're saying, though. Or there's a movie that's actually an actual movie. I can't think of the name of it. I'll have to find it. But it's basically the same concept as what you see happening.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna find that title.
Cool.
Sounds like a Black Mirror episode to me.
Yeah, well, do you know that one San Junipero? Where the two girls meet and they're in like this beach town, it seems, and it looks like they're traveling in time, but spoiler alert, they're not. They're actually in some kind of shared computer program Matrix type world. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Oh, I don't know if I saw that one. I didn't watch all of them. They freaked me out quite a bit.
This one isn't scary. This one is just I think it was one of the best pieces of television I've seen probably ever. So what little TV I do watch, that one comes highly recommended. I'll link you, Phil.
Okay.
I will say, Pete.
Yep.
I think that idea that you put forward is highly derivative of the circumstances in which you've grown up.
Say more.
I don't think you could possibly convince a single person who lives in a rural area of what you just said would happen to humanity.
Not until they or my or my parents' generation, but not until you see what's coming in the next 15, 20, 30 years with the singularity, right?
I've seen it. But COVID has given me
Oh, you got it.
a special perspective that, quite frankly, physical contact just drops us home.
Until it's indistinguishable.
It
Interesting.
can't be.
What do you mean it can't be?
it can't be for the sole fact of the knowledge that it isn't physical.
But
it would take such a tremendous amount of time for someone to be plugged and to not realize that they are plugged.
No, but it's not about not realizing it. It's that you don't care because it's past the uncanny valley, right? You're in a point where your reality is as good sensorially, but you're in control of your universe in a way that you're not in physical reality. So your digital reality trumps in terms of like people are hedonists ultimately, right? If it's cheaper and more pleasurable, it would be the most compelling game ever by a lot. So maybe not everyone right away, but it would have a very when I say subsume all media, right? All media would get sucked into this game, right? You would watch your TV within this game now, right? And it would be more interactive, and right, it wouldn't happen right away. I'm saying it iterates to this. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't just sell it to someone as that. You don't start from we're plugging everyone into this computer and you're losing your body.
Oh,
you
interesting.
don't lead with that. Uh-oh.
What happens now?
You would also need.
I have no idea. I don't think I can kill anybody. Also, my cat's being really super annoying. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Sorry, more criticism, Nick. I wanna hear the counter arguments. What do you see happening?
How do you even convince someone to develop something like that? The amount of time it would take.
I'm gonna go for it.
All right.
I honestly don't think it would be feasible economically for someone to do such a thing.
Not for a long time, anyways.
It'd just be far too out there.
No, it iterates. So the baby steps to this are,
what the fuck was that?
He's killing everybody. He's winning right now.
Yeah, do it.
Right.
So the only.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You please.
The only thing that the flaw that I see in your plan is the human body. Like it will eventually, if you don't go outside or you don't like walk around or you don't, eat, like the human body can't do that. It would have to either we just die at like a really young age because we're plugged into this thing, or we have to just not have a body anymore.
Right. I think that's the second one is what's going to happen. Right. Most people will not be able. You might still be able to remanifest your body. Right. Are you guys familiar with the idea of the singularity? How genetic engineering, AI, and nanotechnology synergize in a way that you can effectively remake your physical reality with energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could download your consciousness into a machine temporarily and then re-upload it into a different. You could be a bird, or you could be a child, or you could be a slug, or you could be, yourself 10 years ago, or yourself 10 years in the future, or any of these options, or all of these options. I'm glad we get to see this, Phil. This is an exciting kill everyone moment.
GG's.
Yeah, GG, buddy.
I also don't subscribe to that.
Okay. You don't see it as plausible.
I see it as completely plausible.
I don't have the
17. Replicate someone's mind and put it in something else. I do not see it as possible to move someone's mind.
So
just because of the physics behind it.
What is your mind in your conception?
Okay.
Mind is a series of electronic signals within brain tissue.
Yes. So your mind is an algorithm? It's a pattern of information?
And yet it moves. Mm-hmm. It moves in such a way that I don't think it could actually be transferred.
So you don't... Oh, okay, so you don't think the mind is measurable?
I'm not sure if that's the right word.
Is the mind a physical, material substance? Is it made out of energy, or is it made out of magic? Because if it's
made out of tissue.
well, that's your brain, right? Your mind operates on your mind. If your brain's the computer, your mind is the program. Yeah. Good metaphor.
The mind
Well,
is
let's test
tangible,
this.
Okay.
but it is so infinitely complex that I don't see a way for it to be transferred simply for the fact that in removing it,
You change
you
it.
would
You
change
would
the
change it.
state of it.
Absolutely, no disagreement.
That's a good point.
No disagreement. But I don't
In
think that
doing
makes it.
that,
I don't think that makes it not a mind. I think that just changes it.
yes, but in that process, even if you get the state back to the original, you've essentially replicated the original while
Yes.
also destroying it.
Yeah. Just like the transporter in
Agree.
Star Trek.
Teletransporter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. This is good. I love all of this, man. This is, you guys are right there with me. Whether or not right or wrong, we shall see what the future holds.
Yeah, so if anyone's ever gone under anesthesia or anything like that, it's like, well, where were you? And where were you before you were born, etc. Like your mind, if your mind was magic, then you were somewhere, right? So maybe you can say, oh, you just don't remember it or whatever, but there's no measurability of it whatsoever to make a claim that it's there.
Well, there was a
Right. Or anesthesia.
there's a long history in philosophy of mind of ascribing a physical and a mental substance, right? Like Descartes thought that the mind substance interacted with the body in the pineal gland in your brain. So there was this issue in philosophy of Philip mind called the interaction problem. Like, if there is a mental and physical substance, in what way do they interact? How so? The position I have chosen to adopt that seems best fit, but I always keep an open mind, is called eliminative materialism, where you don't ascribe a mental substance and there is only a physical substance. So minds are made out of energy, which is the same as matter, and that would mean that they are measurable and reproducible, given, of course, a advanced enough level of technology.
Yeah. But if, just like Nick said, if you reproduce it,
Yep.
it's now a different
100%.
mind. It's no longer you.
You've changed
You
it.
still die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I tend to agree with you. And like, there are all sorts of case studies in psychology where someone damages a part of their brain and they become a different person, basically.
Yep.
So then you ask, well, were they the person before or are they a person after? And then the fact that like I'm sitting here at 38 and I'm not the 16-year-old I once was, like, so there are certain things that are constant, but there's not like a constant in who I am as well. So I think you have to attribute it to the physical state to make any sense of the world, of like what actually happens in the world.
Feel like
So I agree with you.
I could talk to you forever, man.
Yeah,
We
I know.
should say goodnight for now, but another time.
We should. Yes, another time.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Dude,
for having.
Thank you, Nick, for chilling, man. This was fun.
Yeah, thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Storm.
Storm. Absolutely. Thank you guys. It was great. And
Always.
Pete, I really appreciate you having me on. It's always awesome to hang out with you.
Yeah, really good fun, bro. Everyone be well. Have a great night. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you found some of it fun, informative, educational, entertaining, and all of that good stuff. I do a fixed game every Friday. I do the Waiting on Your Best Behavior podcast, this show every Wednesday. I have a daily release schedule on YouTube. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to come check out this channel, subscribe, come along the ride with me, and until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.